What up? Welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for patiently waiting, and everybody who was patiently waiting and watching on the pre-show on my personal page. By the way, before I continue on that, I do want to remind you guys there is a new vlog out on my page, the behind-the-scenes and exclusive interview at the Cypress Hill live at the London Symphony Orchestra. There's a Q&A that I don't know where that interview's at. I think you kind of had to be there. And then there's also some behind the scenes on there. So I send you guys all the message on Patreon. So make sure you guys pay attention to that and go run it up because there's a giveaway for that too. Also, big shout out to our sponsors that make the show possible day in and day out. Listen, if you are trying to get your smog check passed, look no further. You need to hit up the one and only Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. Call them up. Let them know, hey, you saw us on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, because I promise you they will get you your paperwork straight. You will walk out of there with your paperwork in hand. You don't even got to show up sometimes. Just say you saw us on here. Also, make sure you guys get yourself a pair of Pakalolo flies at pakaloloflies.com. If you're in front of the LED lights all the time, whether that's in the grow room or if you're in front of the microphone like myself or cameras, however you may see it, you need to protect your eyes and get yourself a pair of these Pakalolo flies at pakaloloflies.com. Use code word EZoneBeRealTV at checkout. And last but not least, I got my second hash hole ready to go. And of course, it's always going to be the one and only Chiclets _Los Angeles on Instagram. Deleted, but with a comeback. You know what I mean? One first place at Kushstock, best hash hole. So make sure you guys get them in your life by joining the Patreon secret menu. And I just got a fresh batch, so that will be uploaded for you guys later after the podcast. But without further ado, what's going on? My imported co-host from the imported section, Nitty. What's going on?
Buenos dias, guys. You already know what it is, the #1 Mexican podcast in America. I'm here with my Chiclets. I got just a couple guys wearing our Pakalolo flies. You know what I'm saying?
You got some on too?
We're here.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, baby.
Stole them.
Yeah, I took them from downstairs.
Also, sorry, damn that. Shout out to Biggie for that hash hole too, by the way.
Oh yeah, Biggie rolls.
Biggie rolls. Appreciate you, dog. To the right of him is a man who has a lot of rolls all the time with him. Talk about hash holes all the time. The Mr. Chiclets himself. What's going on?
Not much. Happy to be here. Yeah. Shout out to Pakalolo Flies, bro.
I didn't know we were all rocking them. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They really do work. Like,
I do feel that it's less strenuous. It's less strenuous on my eyes.
Yeah, and it doesn't make it dark. It's not dark vision, even though they're polarized. You can still see like good indoors.
They're sunglasses, bro.
They're indoor glasses. That's the crazy part.
Thank you, Ray, for running the boards as per usual. Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast. I appreciate you. And let's give it up. Listen, if you guys have ever needed an attorney for any kind of injury, I would say this guy's an injury attorney at law. I'm talking about the one and only Gabriel Sepulveda joining us here, blessing us with some knowledge today. I need you to get closer to the mic.
Thank you so much. And Ray, thanks for getting me on. Ray's doing my podcast. It's going to be called Verdict on the Rocks.
Let's go.
And appreciate you guys for having me on. I like to do this stuff all the time. So anytime you guys want me on, I'm down to
Hell yeah, man.
Give any advice I can, or just talk business.
Shoot the shit. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming. We've had different kind of attorneys down here. We've had immigration attorney sponsor the podcast at one point. Just great shout out to you, Peña Gallo at law. We've also what was the other attorney we've had, Ray? I know we've had not an attorney, but it's every time we have like somebody who it's your real estate guy. What's his name? Danny Brown. Yeah, like whenever we have somebody, I don't want to say like it's like real jobs, bro. These are like jobs that require focus. Like you can't be smoking weed and doing that stuff,
I have nothing against it, man. I'm probably gonna fill this shit with all this. Anyway, 100%. I mean, it's all good. Gotta make sure anyone's watching.
Secondhand high is real.
I
have nothing. It's all good, bro.
Can I just ask to get this out of what's your background?
I'm Mexican American.
You're Mexican. So these guys told me you're Jewish.
No,
they lied to me.
Nobody ever said that. He just assumed it because he's a lawyer, bro.
It was a stereotypic lawyer thing, all right?
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate it.
You don't really get to you don't really get to meet too many Mexican lawyers, fool. Like usually we're the ones going to court.
All right. Yeah, man, no, we're out there, man. There's some good ones out there too. So it's cool to represent our people in the legal industry, and especially right now. But it's been an honor to. It's as cool as I'm Mexican American. I'm my fourth generation. So my great grandparents were born here. They came when they were little babies. So. Like my grandparents are fluent in Spanish. My parents understand it. All my friends were white guys growing up, so my Spanish is kind of iffy. But as you get more into that industry and you get more established and you become more known as a lawyer, you get embraced more by the Mexican people.
Yeah.
Before when I was younger, I was just that. A kid that
you weren't helping.
It wasn't really. They were like, "Oh, you're not one of us." But now there's not many Mexican lawyers, so. They take me in there.
Yeah, now they're proud of you.
Yeah. There's the
ugly duckling. That's the story.
We were thinking like, we're like, what kind of lawyers did you see that were Latinos before? And we were talking about, we're like, 636, bro.
Yeah, what's your
You know what los defensores, dog?
Yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah, like
go ahead.
They were the only like lawyers that were being advertised to raza.
Well, here's the thing people don't know about them, because I know people that work in that business and they're cool guys. Los Defensores is not actually a law firm. People don't realize that. It's a lead generation company. So basically, they branded themselves. They have the number and they market to the Spanish media. So you call that number, you're not calling a law firm. People buy contracts with Los Defensores to buy their leads. So if you think you're calling Los Defensores, it's not a Mexican-owned company, and it's basically they're selling the leads to other people, which is fine. They're a cool company. Like
they're helping you get.
But people don't understand that that's not a law firm. They're gonna dish it out.
They Glenn Ross you, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
It's a call center.
It's a call center. Yeah. So startup firms are buying contracts for this company to get leads.
Damn, that is shady, bro. I mean, for the people in the chat room that are like, what? What do you say about that? Listen, I just want to repeat what he said. Los Defensores is not a lawyer, it's not a lawyer office that you're calling, bro. This is like a call center that's gonna direct your call. It's like when you call 1-800-DENTIST.
Yeah,
and they're just like, hey, bro, how much do you want to pay?
No, I know, and that's not because I've reduced it. When I was starting my firm up, I would did a contract with them. So it's like you just want they filter the leads to you. Doesn't mean they're sending you to bad lawyers. They're just not. You're not getting a law firm you call them. But the real crazy that doesn't bug me as much. What really bugs me, man, is you see a lot of non-Hispanic owned firms marketing themselves as Hispanic names. I don't want to say too much because we're lawyers. Everyone wants to sue each other. But there's a lot of Spanish name firms out there. They're not really Hispanic owned. They have they put the good looking Latina girl up front. The good look, they put the Latin people in there, and maybe one of the Persian guys looks Latin because a lot of them look Latino.
Because they put a Spanish
name, but it's really so you think you're getting a Spanish law firm, you're not. So it's business. I get it's marketing. Yeah, but that's kind of bugs me more because you as a Hispanic, you want to call, you say I'm going to my people and I want to get a Mexican attorney. You're really not getting that. Yeah.
Okay, well, as a random guy, not Mexican, as an Indian guy who drives through the streets and watches and sees all this shit, I will go to the catchiest billboard.
Yeah,
because
then not pay them.
There's some some hilarious billboards out there. Do you have a funny one?
You know what, man? I do my billboards in Stockton, California. That's where I grew up. And I have like a vanity number. Well, yeah, I did. My first campaign was called, it's Big Dick Energy, that song. Yeah. I did one called Big Win Energy. Okay. And it had my firm name. And it was cool. It looked cool, but I wasn't really getting a lot of positive traction from it. So then I just switched it to 209 900 Hurt. It has my name. It's kind of a cool, edgy billboard. So that one's getting more traction, but.
What is it, 209?
209 900 Hurt.
That sounds pretty catchy.
I'll help you think of a good one.
Yeah, so we're really rethinking our branding. Like I do a lot of serious injury cases, and I'm like, am I attracting the right type of cases with this branding? I'm trying to get deeper into it. Yeah.
Need money quique? Call Enrique.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like that
one. We'll write you a good one, dog. Let's go.
Need money.
Well, they got Ann Fong was up there. Seen that one, Ann Fong. So they go something Wong, call Ann Fong.
Hey, she's killing it, bro. She lives up in Newcastle. My brother-in-law lives out there, bro, and People that live in Newcastle, dog.
I like it.
Shit, they're living pretty good, dog.
Your cash isn't long. Call Ann Fong.
Yeah.
I like that one. I actually like that one.
My money long. I called Ann Fong. Let's go.
Money not long. Call Ann Fong.
Imagine, can you imagine there's like 1% hero? And phone?
There was one growing up, and I don't know if you guys had. I know it's an American one, but I don't know if you guys had it here. It was hurt in a car. Called William Matar.
I haven't heard that one.
That was the East Coast one. Yeah. As a kid, I was like,
you know what it is? You just gotta do what you can to get cases, man. It's so competitive to get cases, and to you, people just do what they can. It's
one good case will change your life, right?
Changed. Yeah, I had a couple of big cases that definitely changed my life for sure.
You sue an insurance company, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you get that. So you always just a driver, negligent driver, whoever it is, you always know there's insurance behind it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the biggest cases, the ideal cases for us are big injuries. If there's big injuries and big insurance, Uber policies, truck drivers, those are going to be the big game changing cases for the client and for the law firm for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah.
So under your firm, your firm, do you have other attorneys under you?
I do. I have I think 4 other attorneys right now. I'm the sole shareholder.
Okay. So then when you say Hispanic owned firms, is like a non-Hispanic, but they have Hispanics working for them, so they try to say it's
exactly.
Hispanic-owned.
There's a lot. It's a lot of that, man.
Yeah.
Out here in LA, you see it. I don't want to say different firms, but I mean. Yeah, they market themselves as it's a Spanish name, and then it's really not Hispanic.
Because they have other attorneys that are Hispanic in their.
But
maybe not even that. But, they got case managers or paralegals that are, and they put the pretty face up, and I'm like, bro, I know this, or even someone, maybe the Persian guy knows. I'm like stereotyping and shit, but
the Persian guy.
But I mean, like they look Hispanic, so they can get away with it.
Yeah.
It's like if I started an Indian law firm, I could probably get away with that.
Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah.
There's even Armenians that look Hispanic, bro.
Yeah. So
how's your Indian accent?
How's your Indian?
I grew up in Stockton. We have he had some Indian.
I would love to hear it.
I need a couple more drinks. So.
Hey, but Latinos are like the only ones that could kind of get away with doing that kind of slogan when it comes to law. You know what I mean? Because you can't there's a bunch of Jewish lawyers like need to sue, call a Jew. You know what I mean? Like somebody put that in the chat room. You can't put that in a slogan, but you fucking be like lastimado. You know what I mean? And then just bro. Like
got shot in a plaza, call a raza.
Yeah.
Hey, Nitty, you're pretty good at this.
I know you used to be a marketing guy,
jingle guy, huh?
So being like the CEO, so you're like top dog in your company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you obviously try to be the best boss you can, but do you catch yourself being Ellen DeGeneres sometimes?
No, man. You know what? I think after had the firm for 10 years now, and it's like anything, man. Like you just evolve and you mature and you realize, like the stuff I did a few years. I'm just a different person than I was 3-4 years ago. As you mature, you become a better leader. You start knowing how to communicate, getting the best out of your team more. So that stuff I did 4 or 5 years ago it's not me and it doesn't work. It takes a while to learn that, all-stars want to play with all-stars and just treat people with respect, which I always have. But yeah, you gotta be a good leader, man, good boss. You gotta be good.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39?
Yeah.
Well, how long did it take you to get your degree?
4 years college, 3 years undergrad, 4 years college, 3 years law school. Then I was a lawyer at 25, started the business at 29. So, I mean, 7 years of good school, but really the learning begins when you get out of law school. Dude, I've been a lawyer since 2012. Was that 13 years? And it's starting to come together the last couple of years.
What was your first job right out of law school?
I worked at a commercial litigation firm, like a business litigation firm. My boss is in prison. My first boss is in federal prison. He was a G though, man. I'm not looking up to him, but like he was a brilliant entrepreneur. He worked for big firms in New York, and he would bring in like these big firm clients. He started his own business, and he'd bring in big hedge fund clients, man. And we did good work. We had good lawyers. He just, he stole money from people.
Oh, that's why.
And I think he got this part. He stole money. He didn't pay a bunch of taxes back. But I remember at 26 years old, I was sitting in these like hedge fund meetings. Like, you ever seen the movies Billions to Billions? Anyone see that? Or the Showtime movie Billions? Is it called Billions on Showtime? And I used to sit in there, man, these hedge funds, and I was like 26, and I had no idea what I was doing. And my boss told me, Jewish guy, he was cool as hell. He'd be like, Gabe, just shut up and just take notes. Just shut up and just act like you just write things. So they'd be talking finance stuff, and I just sit there and write. I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned a lot about sales and the hustle from him.
I'm sure, like nowadays, you can think of things you heard back then, and now you can relate them to like, that's what they were talking about, type of shit.
You know,
right?
How much money did he steal?
I don't know exactly. I know he owed like about $6 million in taxes.
Damn.
But I know.
Damn, for sure.
But I always tell people like practicing law is like martial arts, man. Like it's. I don't know if you guys have done martial arts before. Like it's really like the black belt. You know, when the minute you understand that you don't know anything, you're not that good, is when you become good. You know, so that's kind of like what I've learned that, you know, after 13 years of practice, and I had to recognize I really don't know a lot of shit. And then when you realize that, it just, everything comes together. So you see young guys at a law school, they think, you know, they're aggressive, they don't know everything. It just takes time, man. Now it makes sense. You learn the art of fighting without fighting, like Bruce Lee. Like my negotiations, I'll get on, you know, I'll negotiate the insurance companies, defense lawyers, and I get what I need without fighting. Okay. And then when you don't, but that takes years of experience.
Yeah, it's pretty much they're lucky to be dealing with you, because anywhere else would be a headache.
Yeah. So it's cool, man. I'm blessed. It's been good. You know?
What's the craziest thing you ever dealt with?
Man, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. I mean,
one that stands out where you're like, I'll tell this at a party.
I don't know. I just think funny stories, the crazy stories. Man, I've had a bunch of that. I think I've seen some crazy stuff when I worked I worked for 1 year as an insurance defense attorney before I started my practice, and I represent. Man, I had a bunch. We had AAA book of business, and had all these different cases to come in, and man, for some reason, the weirdest shit goes down in Riverside County, San Bernardino County. The weirdest cases come out of there. Like I had a case that was just, you know, this is crazy. I remember I was reading this shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like I had a case where these like high school kids or college kids were hanging out in the front of their house, and I don't know if they got bored over there or something, but they got a barbecue pit, and then they had what they say? I don't know. They were trying to start a fire in the barbecue pit, like inside the fucking garage, something stupid, and they couldn't get the fire started. So this guy has an idea of there's this, you know, like the remote control planes, like those require a special type of fuel. It's like jet fuel or something like that. So he gets the jet fuel or whatever it is, the little remote plane jet fuel, and he squirts it on the fire pit, and they're trying to get it going. For some reason, I don't know, like this, the stream hit his girlfriend on the other side of the pit, and then hit the dog. Girlfriend gets lit on fire. Dog gets lit on fire.
Damn.
Luckily, there's a pool in the backyard. She runs out of the pool, runs out in the backyard, jumps in the pool. The dog's on fucking fire. They're trying to put the fire out. And I had that case. So we defended the home. I was a defense lawyer at the time, so we represent the homeowners insurance. The lawyers on the plaintiff side, they want to find the insurance. So I remember that, man. I remember sitting there like, dude, this fool, he felt so bad. I was the defense lawyer, and he just felt so bad. Like he was, he just was so guilty that he lit his girlfriend on fire. He was like, he's crying.
Were they still together?
They're still together, and then she got like, she looks. It wasn't like Freddy Krueger shit. Like that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what was her face like?
I don't know, but you can tell like you had some like white spots, like, and she was like, it was just crazy. She was, and even during her deposition, like she was just crying. It was drama.
More importantly, what happened to the dog?
They patted him out.
Oh, okay, good.
But I had crazy stories like that.
That's crazy.
Cases in Riverside, and then I had this stupid shit, man.
Yeah,
so I don't know what it is about Riverside, San Bernardino.
I can tell you what it is. It's the meth. It's the meth, dog. I was like,
first. Out there?
Oh, dog. Let me tell you, dog. I used to trap it out in San Bernardino. Shout out to Blacklist Sesh. We used to do the whole fucking. Can I try some of that? By the way?
Hell yeah. Of course.
We used to trap it out there and doing all this kind of stuff, bro. And bro, let me tell you, dog. Like out there is literally nothing but some crazy methy activities, bro. Like I don't know what kind of meth they have out there, but I know it's pure.
The zombies over there are on another level.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what
These
the
fools
crazy
don't need
was.
water. They don't need water, bro. They just need meth.
Meth is a hell of a drug, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. The San Bernardino used to be a very nice place, bro. That's why McDonald's chose to start there, bro. In the beginning, like the first McDonald's that started out there wasn't in Downey. It started out there.
Right there.
It was a very dope city. There used to be a lot of money going through there, and then that shit turned into like,
Biker
what
town.
Michigan could have turned into. But
If I had to fight somebody for my life, meth is the drug I take, though.
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna give up till you're dead.
Yeah. If you had to pick one, which drug would you take?
Well, that's
To
what
fight somebody to the death.
World War II was fought on meth.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. That's
being
what
a
they
little
were giving
methed out soldier.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy though. That's
Cocaine
why.
wouldn't be
That's
good.
real stuff, man. You
You know what though? That's why those fools came back thinking everybody was pussy.
Bro,
Like, think about it, bro. You're
you
methed
turn
out and
into
you're like, I killed
Superman.
20 Koreans and had no remorse. What have you done?
Yeah. Have you talked? I'm sure you guys talked to guys that have been in Iraq and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll tell you
I
that.
haven't.
They'll tell you my cousins are Marines in Fallujah, and they don't talk about it that much. But I asked them. And I like history, man. I asked my cousin was in Afghanistan, so I asked them. They're like, these guys will actually do opium. They'll smoke opium, whatever it is, some opium that they got in Afghanistan or Iraq. They get so loaded up that gives them courage. So then my cousin was telling me, like, you literally will you're shooting at him and he keeps walking. They don't even know they're full of bullets. It's pretty gruesome, but that's real out there, man. I don't know what they're
real.
smoking, but that shit makes them feel invincible.
Yeah, man. It's like, yo, if you're scared, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So just take this meth and kill those fucking
Oh, man, I
cops.
ain't going up against the U.S. You see me bouncing out, bro.
Gabriel, I'm going to say your mic keeps cutting in and out just because you're kind of like a little bit
I'm
farther
sorry. Okay,
away
let me
from
get over
it. But
here.
yeah, that was.
Let me get
know.
closer.
And by the way, thank you for sharing this. This is delicious.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
Man, so are you the only lawyer in your family?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Yeah, like it didn't work like this. Like when somebody becomes a singer in the family and they become famous, and everybody wants to start singing.
No,
You know what I
man.
mean? Like they're just like, you.
Nah, I'm the only lawyer in the family. It's
you-
kinda cool and it's it's
They
good
call
and
you
bad.
with random problems that aren't. To
You
do
know,
with your-
my mom's side, God bless my dad's side, I love him to death. You know, my mom's side, Catholic family. My grandparents had like small businesses. You know, more of that kind of lifestyle. My dad's side, God bless him, love him to death. A little more on the south side of Stockton, a little more street. Nothing wrong with that, but so all the legal questions are coming from that side, and they'll, sometimes it's like, man, like everything that goes wrong. I'm like, bro, you fuck, like I do personal injury. That's I know I can talk about different things, but I don't know, man. This is people
So do
call
you-
you for fucking everything. Any drama
So
they
do you
got.
have like, so if someone needs like a criminal attorney? Do you have like, hey, my buddy's a criminal attorney, talk to this guy?
Yeah, I got some
Like,
guys I know, but
like that
I
thing.
I started off when I was a law clerk. I was a public defender, a law clerk for a little bit.
Okay.
And then when I first started the practice, I did criminal defense for a little bit, and it wasn't for me, so I stuck to personal injury law. Yeah.
That's the key, though. You hook up people and then they look out for you.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and then
criminal
they
law
said
is
you-
cool, and it's interesting stuff. I really have a lot of respect for criminal defense lawyers. Man. They're in the trenches. They wake up, they go to court, they live in the courtroom. They got to deal at 8:30 in the morning. They got to deal with their clients, the clients in jail, the client's family. You got to deal with the DA who don't like you. You got to deal with the judge that don't like you. You got to deal with the client. You wake up, you start your day.
Everybody's kinda
everyone
against
doesn't
you,
like
huh?
you.
Yeah.
So criminal defense lawyers have the highest rate of alcoholism and shit in our. But
So those are like the Don Calzao.
yeah, and they're solid. Honestly, they're great trial lawyers. But man, it wasn't for me,
it's a dime a
man.
dozen.
So how do
though.
you?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those kind of lawyers kind of give me like scumbag vibes, bro.
'Cause they're working so hard?
Yeah, like every
That's
those,
just because TV did that to us.
no, like criminal lawyers just be like,
But are those
so
the
what'd you
ones-
do, kid? You really kill him? You know what I mean? Like it'd be like the door's closed. You know what I mean? Like,
But those are the ones that the government assigns to you.
Those are public defenders, but the criminal defense lawyers are they public defenders are just criminal defense lawyers.
A lot of
and
people
public-
start as a public defender, right?
So were you a public? Could you have? Does that mean like you can't? Is that you can't find a job, so you become a public defender?
Yeah, man, people not at all. A lot of people just want to be
So
public
it's-
defenders. It's a calling. You're defending the
okay.
people without money.
but is a public defender kind of like having a Section 8 building? Like you get pretty
No,
good.
dude, I tell
Like,
you what, that's a myth, and I'm just being real. Like, there's some badass public defenders that I met that are they're brilliant. These guys can start their own businesses and be one of the top, but It's like being I don't want to say a priest, but it's a
of
calling,
service.
man. It's active service. So that's a stigma. Here's I'll tell you this. The bad thing is that these guys got they got a ton of cases.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're not good lawyers. They just got a ton of files. And you know, when you're private practice, you know, you're paying someone good money. Like, I'm putting you at the top of the list. Yeah. What else can, you know?
This is a base rate the government pays no matter what the case is, you're getting the same?
Yeah. Base salary, yeah.
Like,
No matter what the case.
hourly.
No matter what the case is, yeah. You get like
pretty
the more senior public defenders are going to get the bigger, high profile stuff, obviously. But yeah, it's your salaries are, you don't get paid more because you got to handle like the bigger case.
So you really got to want to just do this for wanting to do
Yeah, man. But I see people, you can make good money. You can make 200,000 and you can move up. You can, you know, those guys that run stuff, 300. You can make good money as the government still.
Yo, what's
my
the
perspective.
What's the OJ type of case for like a criminal defense lawyer? Like, what's the case that you're like all the other criminal defense lawyer fools are talking about it? They're just like, hey, fool, did you hear about Gabriel? He got this case over here.
You want like the P.
you know what I mean?
You want like the P. Diddy, the guys that are at high profile celebrities, or someone that's got a lot of, you know, either big businessman, big celebrity, has a lot of money, and something they accuse of something bad. Those are like every criminal defense lawyer wants those cases, because they pay good, but you get all the publicity from it, and everyone knows these attorneys just by them representing these celebrities. So you get a lot of notoriety. Another thing too is like you see a lot of guys out there marketing themselves in the media, and they're the same thing. It's not a lead generation. They're not really going to handle the case. There's the face for the media, and then they farm it out to some of their, you know, one of their friends that does.
Take their cut and move on.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that, but no, yeah, I would say you want celebrities with big money, big business guys, and if they're accused of something bad, they're going to pay you good. You're going to get a lot of marketing out of it, and you know.
You know, let's say you become top dog at personal injury lawyer. Let's say you become
I'm top dog at personal.
Okay.
I just
like
Isn't there a top dog law? Yeah.
like you know what I mean. Number
Yeah.
one, everyone knows who the fuck you are. Can you become a judge that way? Are you still in the running to ever be a judge?
if you want to be a judge, man, you can. There's guys that have their own private practices. They can still have a private practice and then they'll leave the practice to become a judge and just have someone run it, as long as it's not conflicting with the judge's caseload. So there's a lot. I know a judge that he had a practice and he wanted to become a judge, and the practice is still going. He's had the lawyers running stuff. You can't obviously work cases if you're there's a conflict and like that, but no, you can still do that. But man, a lot of people don't want to be judges, man. It's not that. I would never.
It's not a paycheck that you would like.
Not even the paycheck, bro. I don't want that. And also, like, you gotta be at your. They start court, 8:30 dock at 9 a.m. That shit's a lot of work. And I started a business that I like freedom. I want to sleep in sometimes. If I want, I don't want you working for the government. I like having a business. Yeah.
Do you think judges have a guilty conscience? Like.
Yeah.
If a judge gave someone life, like I hear when a judge gives someone life and they write it, they break the pen after, like a superstitious thing.
I believe it.
How did they break it? Like,
I mean, it depends how you grew up. Like I grew up super, Catholic. So I couldn't like, if I was a judge and I had to I couldn't. There's something I feel bad, dude. I feel bad putting someone away for prison.
I feel
for a
like
long
it's too
time.
much power. Yeah.
you think like a lawyer, what is it? A judge wakes up like Denzel. He's like, "What did you say? Did you not say suck my dick?" like
There's some guys like that.
I mean but that's straight to the point. Like that's something you can't take back.
I'm not gonna lie, fool. If I was a lawyer, if I was a judge. Like if I was a judge, dog.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
You want me as the judge?
Like,
yeah, trust me.
No, fools would be getting cooked, dog.
If I was a judge, everybody's off.
If I was a criminal defendant standing in front of, I already know I'm fucked. These guys gonna throw a book at me.
Be like traffic ticket 2 years.
And my girl's in the audience. He's gonna take my girl in the audience too, man. Shit.
Traffic ticket? That's
If you give me a good enough story, I'll give you 5 years off your shit right away.
Oh yeah, but your story better make me laugh.
That's fine.
Now, he's gonna add 5 years every time you don't look at him right.
I would stop after the jury makes a decision. Time out.
That's fine.
Can you do that, bro? Like, can there be like, what's the jury has decided? The judge, like, can the judge be like, I don't know.
Yeah, they can. I forgot the motion's called, but you can take if they're at the verdict they gave was so not based on any evidence. You can do a new trial motion, or you can overturn the verdict.
That's just based on emotions, huh? Like, there's.
I just try to case. Yeah, man, it's all. I could talk all day about that shit.
What about that case?
Like, I think here's the thing about jury. Like, what I learned about jury trials is like even the whole P Diddy thing and all this stuff. Like, it's really psychology. Those jurors back there, it's human behavior. You can be a great lawyer and know the law and advocate. Ultimately, you have to empower the jurors in your favor to go back there in that deliberation room and fight for you. So, I really think the case, it's really about jury selection, and you got to make sure you got to ask the right questions. You got to get rid of jurors that are just not going to be able to be fair to you. Yeah. And it's like chess. You got to so it's really, they say that the best trial lawyers say a case is you get a good jury selection and a good opening statement, you won the case. That's what the best trial lawyers will tell you.
First thought, pretty much.
Because it's all about jury selection, man.
What do you look for in jury selection? Because like everyone's trying to avoid jury selection, aren't they?
Isn't it random?
Yeah, they people try to avoid it, but there's always a panel that usually shows up for you. So
what are you looking for when you want?
Depends, like So for me, like obviously anyone that works in the insurance industry, I'm kind of iffy about. Very conservative people that don't believe in lawsuits. People that don't like personal injury lawyers, people that think that there's too many lawsuits that drive up insurance premiums. I gotta get feel for those.
You ask those questions?
I ask those questions. You can ask a lot of questions. You can very liberal and voir dire. You can ask a ton of questions to see how they feel. But here's the thing: you can get stuck depending on what county you're in. I tried a case in Stanislaus County, super conservative Trump stuff. Like, I can get rid of. I only have so many times I can get rid of jurors. So then I'm stuck with what I get. And this one case, man, I had some fucking guys that I was like, we were burning the strikes up. We got some Timothy McVeigh? I got some of those like neo-Nazi guys showing up to the panel. I'm like, I gotta burn them. He would come in. I think this case is fraud. My clients were farm-working Mexican people. They didn't speak English. So, man, it's just, I was in a tough county and I don't like playing the race card or nothing, man. I grew up, my best friends are white guys. Like, I had nothing to do with that. But it's that the older I get and the more I'm out there, I realize that there's some people, man, that you got already 2 strikes on you. If you're a Latino criminal defendant, minority black, and then when you're a Latino, when you're asking for money, you're sitting there asking for an all potentially, all conservative jurors, maybe white. It's tough,
Well, if you're black, a traffic stop turns deadly.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro.
Too long of a red light.
Yeah, bro. A red light might shoot you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the red light be like, I didn't know the red light could do that.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man.
straight up, bro. It's crazy.
It changes the way you operate in the world. I'll tell you that.
America's a wild place, man.
Yeah. We're a good country, man. We ain't perfect. I'd like to be here, but it's we got some problems.
Crazy times.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, that Spartan shit, when your kid was a certain age, they let him go into the forest. If he comes back in a year, he's like he's a man.
Yeah.
I feel like that's safer than leaving your kid alone in Los Angeles for an hour.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of heat for people came from Stockton. People, man, always these LA dudes are, oh man, you're from Stockton, is that shit? I'm like, bro, when I go up there, I feel safe. Like, I feel dangerous fucking just coming here. I'm like, no one's supposed to try to jack me when I'm driving. LA is wild. The scary part is I don't ever see no cops anywhere.
Yeah, man. And if you do, they're all just chilling. They're just talking and moving along. They're doing their own thing.
Like, if I was a criminal, I'd love to be in LA. I'd be fucking mobbing. I'd be Grand Theft Auto out here. I don't see no cops around.
Man, if I was, fuck, dude.
It's pretty lenient right now.
Enrique.
Yeah.
One's calling Enrique.
Yeah. It is pretty lenient like that, man.
But the tension's always there.
Yeah.
What's the most easiest case to like win, bro? Like for you?
I mean, like if it's like a rear end accident, we do, they're all personal injury here. I handle a lot of the higher value 7-figure plus clients, but we still take the smaller ones.
So what, like a B-real might hit you up and be like, this motherfucker hit me type
type of shit.
Yeah.
But not
like
only cars, it could be like somebody actually hit somebody.
Yeah. So yeah, I had bike accidents, pedestrian accidents, dog bites. I got a bunch of crazy stuff. But the easiest case is like if it's a rear ender, the person got really hurt, like bad as a fracture, and there's like, $100,000 policy, you're gonna get that quick, $100,000, because the insurance is, the money's there, the insurance is there, the case is clear, you got rear-ended, and the injury is apparent. The ones that, the regular soft tissue kind of cases where there's no fractures, you gotta like send them to the right doctors and work up the case. So it takes longer. But those ones where you're like, you got a fracture or anything like, serious, where you're gonna go to the hospital and you got a big insurance and it's clear case, rear ender, you're gonna get paid pretty quick.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look, what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
I used to work at a car dealership, and I used to work at, like, they used to have a rental branch. And, I mean, the car dealership's no longer in business, but I used to know they used to do some dirty-ass movidas there, right? So there used to be this Russian fool who used to fuck up a rental car at least once a year, right? And, of course, I knew fools were getting broken off. But this shit was so fucking tactical. The witnesses were in on it. The people in the back were in on it.
Yeah.
The other car that hits it isn't on it. How often does that happen? How often do you bust people like?
Yeah.
And how do you tell like, hey, fool, you're trying to fucking play a nitty scam on me?
When I did, it's because it goes, because I seen it on the insurance side and I seen it on having your own business side. And when I was an insurance defense lawyer, unfortunately, when there was, say, a Maserati got stolen or someone was in a Maserati accident and it was an Armenian claimant, I swear to God, I'm just being real. I'm just telling how it is. I swear, as working for the insurance company at one point, if that kind of stuff and you had an Armenian AN last name, they were gonna flag you for they call it SIU, which is special investigation.
They lied about the genocide. They're probably lying about this.
Yeah, and it's messed up because there was some of that because they had some. I mean, dude, like okay,
they do the most.
You
bro.
got your Maserati got stolen outside,
and it's with the
like
most
in Beverly Hills,
shit.
like But there's the messed up part is the real Armenians that were actually hurt. They kind of treating them all the same, and it's not cool. So and then on the business side, I represented a lot of good Armenian people, and I can tell, like, man, the insurance companies they're screwing with us because they're assuming that there's some sort of scam going on, and it's crazy. It happens. Like I've seen it, and there is. I think people profile on that. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of that shit does go on though. There's a lot of hustles
in Toronto. A big one is the Tamil guys. They're big car scams.
Oh really?
Car accident scams.
Tamil?
Sri Lankan. Remember? Do you know what a Sri Lankan is?
What's it?
A Sri Lankan person? Tamil person?
No.
A Tamil?
Oh, Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Sri Lankan. Yeah.
Oh, these guys didn't know last time, and we had to like pull up a picture on Google and show them what a Sri Lankan was. That's cool. Fuck yeah, man. That's insane. I can only imagine, like, I don't know. I'd be like a really shitty lawyer.
You do
That's good for
like hurt on the job stuff too?
No, I don't do workers' comp. So if you're hurt on the job, like I don't. If it's off the job usually that I do.
Okay.
how much is it like actual like fights and like this guy attacked me?
Oh, like assaults and stuff like that.
That's
hard
personal
because
injury,
but you're
no?
always looking for insurance, and like typically any intentional cases where someone like assaults you,
Personal.
the guys I get no insurance, man. I don't want to. It's hard to get compensation for someone when there ain't no insurance.
So
Like,
someone comes into your office and it's not involving insurance. You're like, sir, get
it's
the
hard,
fuck
but
outta here.
unless it's like a super high net worth person that we know can collect. We know it's a business. We have to make money, and they want to make money. So I was telling them straight up, like, yeah, you might have a case against this guy, but you ain't got. He's a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat.
Yeah.
And then if they do have the money to pay for it, doesn't mean they're gonna give it to you.
They could work a deal, right? Where they're like, oh, you have to pay for this much for every month till it's paid off.
You can do like a settlement agreement, but man, a lot of people are like, man, I ain't doing this. I'd rather give the money. I'd rather hide this money somewhere else and not pay this guy. So whenever you're dealing with a individual person, it's hard.
What else? What else? Like, what other kind of people get flagged for like scams? Like Indian people, for sure, huh?
I
Hey,
don't have any Indian clients, man. I know they're always
I want to
trying
be your
negotiate
first one,
shit.
bro.
It's like this bloody bastard.
I'm gonna be in an
slip
Uber one day. We're gonna get a little fender bender.
What about a Waymo?
I mean, most of my clients are Hispanic. Since it's Hispanic, it's mixed too, but I would say 80%.
Do you think,
señor, please, por
as
favor.
far as clientele, everyone tries to go with their like nationality lawyer?
Who you trust the most?
I don't
Hell
think
yeah.
so. I think.
You know, like the Asians have go all to like 2 or 3.
Oh,
big
they do.
Asian
Yeah,
lawyers,
Asian, yeah, I think so. But
Asians
unfortunately,
do everything like that.
our Hispanics, I don't think out of all the races, I feel like we try we try. Like,
accept
they're not all
anybody
going to
type of
me.
thing? Okay.
I you know, they should, but I feel like they're going to different people. Like, and you know,
They'll
I think
take-
every other race is kind of loyal to their own.
Yeah,
I don't know, not us.
not the Hispanics. Yeah,
They'll
it's our downfall. We
They'll go
know.
to white
we
guys.
know.
What happened?
They'll go to like.
Oh
white
yeah, they'll
guys.
go.
Yeah,
And no,
white
it's cool.
guys,
You know, I don't
Asian
even.
guys, like,
But they won't go to a black lawyer.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
No comment.
Don't know, man. Yeah,
They won't go
I
to an
mean,
Indian lawyer.
I would say that most of them do go to their own, but our people,
Yeah, we're hard headed. I know.
Yeah, bro. We actually, when you're in a jury, when you're trying a case, and I think, oh, okay, I got some like brown, you know, my own people.
Okay.
I
But
learned
they're
the hard way,
against
man.
you,
These
bro?
motherfuckers are the hardest ones on you. I'm
Bro,
like,
it's
bro,
like
you gotta balance.
Bro, it's like
Okay.
LA. So most of the Hispanic cops don't like Hispanic people.
I think
Like,
Come on, you gotta go, bro.
you know,
You gotta get off. You off my. I
I
don't
don't
even
know what
the
it
closer
is.
you are to your first generation, the more you will stick with your own race. As you, like you're saying, third generation.
Yeah.
Let's say you weren't a personal injury lawyer, you were just a regular guy. Let's say you owned a small business or whatever.
Yeah.
If you got injured, you wouldn't go straight to a Mexican guy. You would actually look around and find who the best lawyer
That's
is,
a good
and you
point.
would look
Because
into it.
you're educated, and you're like, I'm not gonna just trust. You know, I might go to the best Hispanic
Yes.
in my field.
Yes.
I want to look.
But you're gonna look into it. Where like someone who's like some
Yeah.
first generation, I don't trust no fucking gringos.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna go to, you know,
That's
Yeah.
my cousin.
You know what they have?
Raza in the plaza. You know?
What's going on now is they have they call them notarios, and they act like they're law firms, and they're like they put them in the hood, and you get like a walk-in clinic, like a lawyer, you know, say abogado.
Yeah.
They're not even lawyers. They're just like there's some paralegal that like some lawyer hoard out the license to the paralegal, and they sign for yeah. Lawyers do that stuff, man.
Like
So
the doctor.
a lot of people you're not
Subleasing your shit?
Yeah, you're not even getting. Some
subleasing
people
your
you're not even
license.
getting a lawyer like you think you are. You know,
This paralegal's gonna work on it for school credit.
Oh shit!
and charge you still
Just for
charge
them
you.
to open the practice.
Yeah, the people do that. There's lawyers out there that just whore out their law licenses. Let some dude.
I'm sure it's usually an old guy, right? That's on his way out.
Man, I don't know, but it happens.
Yeah. That's how the doctors work.
Yeah, bro, that's that's a whole nother game, man. Like,
Yeah.
what case was it? The one that you're like, all right, bro, this one changed my life.
Shit, 3 years ago. Yeah, I represented. This was a crazy story, but he was a security guard coming back home. He was gonna go home from work late night. It was like 12 o'clock. He was like doing security at Walmart. I forgot what store. Young dude, like 38 years old, and he tells me, Gabe, I'm driving on the freeway. It's late. It's dark out. It's late, and all of a sudden, I feel like I hit a brick wall, and I wake up in the hospital. So I find out that he was driving going home. It's in a dark area in Stockton, and there's a tractor trailer big rig that was parked on the freeway without any brake lights on, without any hazards on. My guy hits him, and then he had like 4 surgeries on his legs, and I settled that for I settled $10 million. Yeah,
Oh shit!
it was a record-breaking settlement. I think it was top 7, 2023 or 20. I have the thing. It was a top settlement in California. Let me pick it
Guy,
up.
you call your mom after that
Who
one.
was
Yeah.
the owner of the tractor? Like a big company?
There was a confidential. There was a there was like a confidential.
Don't
that I
ask,
had to
don't
say.
tell, but-
I'll tell you what.
You call your
I drive
mom.
by their. I drive by their warehouse downtown all
Bro,
the
so they're
time.
huge, then.
So but that case, it gets crazier. Like he basically, his car got smashed underneath it, right? And then the tractor trailer.
Fast and the Furious status?
What happened? Yeah.
Like, just damn.
Yeah, and the tractor trailer's dragging him. He's trying to get off the road. He doesn't know the car's stuck underneath him, dragging him across the median. So we found out that this tractor trailer. We found out that I did his deposition, the drug driver and everything. He was they tested positive for cocaine, like a day. They did a drug test the day after, and they tested positive for cocaine. There's a leak in his air hose in the brake. So the tractor trailers, like they have these air hoses that the braking system requires, like air compressors, and there's a hole in it, and the hole so his brakes failed in the freeway, but he didn't put his hazards on.
They locked up.
He was so I got so anyways. He was trying to say that his hazards were on and the brake lights were on, but I subpoenaed the 911 records and I heard all the audio and I heard this guy calling 911 say, "Hey, I just see on an accident. I almost hit the truck myself. He had no hazards on, no nothing." So I took that guy's deposition. That was a wrap. And I was like, time to get paid now. And so that was the biggest. One of my biggest results.
Any little thing of evidence saying those lights were on.
The thing is like big. You have to work. So here's the thing: the police report.
You have to work
the crazy part is this. This is why I'm so proud of it. He got rejected by 3 other firms before it came to me.
Ooh, why?
Yeah. Because the police report put him at fault, and the police report said that he must have fell asleep, whatever. And my guy didn't do drugs. He was sober, man. Like great guy. Like he liked to smoke weed. That was it.
Yeah.
And but he didn't. No, he was like, yeah, but he's a good dude. He didn't like he was sober. He
knew everything that was happening.
Yeah, and
that witness that called the police or that called 911.
You buy him a Rolex too.
That's what saved it.
Yeah, I should, right? But so man, after that case, man, that set me up. I did a lot of cool stuff with my money.
You were able to expand
But then the crazy, go ahead.
Just about that winning that case with that money, does that that's your firm? Who gets paid on that, you or the firm?
It just depends. Like back then, I didn't have as much overhead. I didn't have as many staff, so I made a lot of money. Now I got a lot of people who work for us. So we got I think 24 employees. So it's like there's a lot of it doesn't. When I'm down here waiting for them,
whatever's left.
But so back 3 years ago, I had half the staff, so there's more coming in. And I was like, yeah.
You ever think about? you ever think like, yo, I'm gonna win this case. It's about to be record breaking, and like a month before, I fire everybody on my staff.
Yo, I gotta bring this up because, all right, first of all, everybody that's super chatting, there's 2 giveaways going on, one for the Patreon and one for the super chats. But now's your chance to have a conversation and join in and maybe ask a question if you want to ask, bro, because technically. You probably get some free legal advice. And somebody right now,
because I'm almost on my 1, I'm getting buzzed, and this secondhand smoke's kind of. So yeah, before my advice is invalid.
Andrew Tate is here.
Andrew Tate, let's go.
Man, I've been getting that all like the last couple weeks, bro.
Yeah,
it's like he's cool. Like I'm not.
Andrew Tetas.
Can I bother you?
Yeah, hit up.
Yo, so all right, this guy Elmo says. I have a question for the lawyer. Lit Farms THCA had a giveaway. If you purchase something and you're in the raffle and I won and they didn't honor it, do I have a case?
Yeah, it's breach of contract.
Yeah. Sue the pod. Sue the pod.
The question is like,
it's not a podcast.
The lawyer's gonna charge you a lot of money to take on that claim. So, is it would you? How much did you lose? So I always tell people, if I lost 5 G's, well, this lawyer's gonna just cost you 5 G's. So you can either, it's the cost benefit thing.
Principal. I just want to win.
You can sue for anything, man. You can sue for anything.
If you have the money,
want.
then it's a principal thing.
So like, how about is it like don't trust
principal?
Pro Bono?
Principal loses you money, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you have fuck off money, okay? You have
principal.
Hey, bro, Elmo.
You lose. What's that? Once you see how much you're paying, the principals are.
That's why is Pro Bono fucking you over? Most of the time?
Dude, I don't even do pro bono.
No, but I'm not you. But I mean, like, is it like me, the person trying to get a lawyer? If I get pro bono in the long run, that's probably gonna fuck me over, right?
If you're getting a lawyer, no, there's good lawyers that do pro bono.
This is all just so you can get away with not paying people for their jobs, huh?
Come on, dog. Free, dog.
I don't know why my algorithm keeps showing me videos of like Indian people not paying construction workers
because it wants you to send it to me.
And it's always like big fight, and I'm just like, I do send it to Nitty sometimes, but I'm just like, this can't possibly be a thing. Like, why is there so many like of them? Like, hey, why is it like they're not paying?
Indians?
No, it's always the case that it keeps showing up, and it's always the different construction.
Because once you see the bill, you're like, oh my god, I'm calling ICE.
You're just like, no.
I'm sorry.
But these fools have papers. That's why they made the videos. But the fool that he didn't get paid, he showed up the next day and he told her, he was like, if you're not going to pay, I'm going to take my work back. And the lady was like, what are you going to do? It's all built. He showed up with a fucking jackhammer, bro.
Let's go.
And fucked the concrete up, bro.
He came back. He's like, I came again.
Like, he came back and he fucked up the whole concrete. And the lady is like, oh my God. And he's like, I'm going to call police. And he's like, I have a contract, bitch. Like, you know, yeah, it was like a whole fucking thing. Like, but yeah, it was. I don't know. My algorithm is pretty savage, bro. The AI that runs my algorithm is like that food is dangerous. Don't ever let that food get out. Yeah, like it's you know what it is. You see the shit that the stuff that I send you is mild.
I know.
There's some stuff
and my
that
algorithm is starting to throw me shit like, hey, don't you want to send this to E-Zone? I'm like, get out of here. Don't taint my algorithm.
Stops being wholesome.
Austin.
Yeah, no, my algorithm will definitely change it up, and then you'll be like, damn, why am I laughing? It'd be like that. By the way, yeah, like I said, super chats are entered for a raffle, and I'm gonna be reading some of your super chats. If you guys have any like legal kind of questions, you know, like in regards to, oh, right here, Alex Castro says, is the lawyer industry majority Jewish owned?
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. LA is a lot of Persians, man. They're in there. I mean,
Persian Jews, though. Persian Jews.
Yeah, they could be Persian Jews. I don't, you know, a lot of Persian Muslim guys I know too. But
Are you going to go to temple?
Sure.
Yeah, can you imagine that? He's like, are you going to temple?
There's just a high there's just a high concentration of Jews in LA.
Yeah,
No?
in New York too.
New York, yeah. So what are you gonna do? There's a good chance you'll get a Jewish lawyer.
I mean,
I bet
Alex.
you there's some
lawyers, man.
shitty Jewish lawyers.
I know all the ones I met have been fucking awesome.
I bet.
My mentor is a Jewish lawyer. Fucking great, man.
We have another law-based question from Alex Castro. Says, what kind of lawyers make the most? Corporate or divorce lawyers? And how did you legally hide money from your wife? Asking for a friend. Yo, the chat room is wild today, bro.
Which question? So the first one is how do you?
No, he said the first one was what kind of lawyers make the most?
That's I honestly in the plaintiff side, personal injury lawyers do.
Plaintiff side though, not defense.
Yeah, but plaintiff side, it's because injuries are the injuries. Insurance industry is injuries, big money.
Want to attack you.
But the only thing that people don't realize is that I think they make the most money, but they have to put up the most money to get these cases. That one case I settled for $10 million, I put up about $100,000 in experts, accident reconstruction, and all stuff. So there's a lot of risk in personal. If they're good personal injury lawyers, but those guys make the top money.
That's what I was gonna tell Nitty earlier, because there's people that do shit for pro bono, but they need a good story from you, and they need to know that there's money involved.
Is that a pro bono case? That one?
Like
Which one? The one I did?
The $10 million case.
I mean, dude, if you're doing it for pro bono, you're a saint. You're gonna like, you know. I mean, I'm a good dude. I took it, but you know, it's a business. So
because you have.
Did you have a drink?
What happened?
You had a drink with the guy when you guys won?
Oh, dude, I hang out. Yeah, he's cool. I'm like, they're like family.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
good dudes, yeah.
At that point, bro, any fucking client.
Hey, we became millionaires together. Let's hang out.
Man, but so we do. What thing is like what you have to do when someone gets a lot of like money from a big settlement, and they're regular people, you have to advocate. You have to tell them you should get a structured settlement. So it doesn't cost them any money. But what happens is you can structure it out. So you're gonna get $2 million up front. The next 4 are going to be coming at you $50,000 for the next 20 years. Just hypothetically, whatever. So you want to advocate for that because, dude, imagine someone just gives you a check. Normal human behavior, we're human, no whether educated or not.
Blow it.
You blow it. So we structured this settlement for this guy. I'm so glad we did, bro, because then the ex-wife started coming. All of a sudden, the ex-wife was back. Like, this dude was buying cars. He was just, you know, but, hey, man, you know what? Enjoy your life. I don't judge. I'm just saying you protect yourself,
man.
Yeah, protect yourself.
There's money coming in versus blowing it all right now.
I don't judge. Do whatever. It's your money, and you like life-changing injuries. You're not paying for the rest of your life.
Let's blow it slowly versus blowing it at once.
Yeah. So you just want to be like, just be, you know, you want to tell them because
those lump sums, bro, like to a regular person that just came up like that, that's enough for you to like. You're not even gonna get enough to blow it through.
A regular person, even if you're lawyers, like even me, like I gotta check myself. You know, like it's just human behavior. The more you got, the more
faster you want to burn it.
You think it's forever, man. And people start asking for loans. You start buying fucking, you know.
All of a sudden, you like the Gucci store.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it, bro. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you fucking like you're
buying homes in cash.
You're a fine jewelry connoisseur. or you're buying.
Upsizing every combo.
Yeah.
Who knew you were such a supercar fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like there's.
I know my dude. He bought a motorcycle in his leg. He can walk, but he's not gonna ride no motorcycle. It's like he bought a motorcycle just to look at it.
Damn.
So it's like, I mean, but that's what you do. Like, I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I did stupid stuff with my money when I was like, 20.
Like what? What'd you do?
Wait, how old is this guy?
He's 40 now.
Okay.
40.
Yeah, that's for sure to look at. What about you? What did you do? What did you do that was
What's your
stupid?
stupidest purchase?
Shit. I mean, lately I haven't done anything stupid.
Not
Like,
lately.
No, when you got the bag, like you're like, oh man,
bro. When I first started the practice, I was like 29, 30, and dude, like for me, it's when I had like I never had no big settlements like that, but back then $100,000 settlement was a big. I'm not being cocky about it, but things are different now, So if I came up on some money, bro, I was getting bottle service. That was a Warwick. Is Warwick still around? Warwick Club?
Warwick?
I don't know.
It was stupid shit, bro.
Hell's
Being
Warwick
sweet,
Club?
But I was 30 and I was having fun, single, having fun, enjoying life. So nothing too stupid. Like I never put myself in a bad situation, but I've definitely blown money. Like done some stupid shit.
okay, Warwick is a club, right?
Yeah.
Is this like around the time when Bootsy Bellows was around?
Yeah, so I'm older, bro.
Bro. You know what's crazy? I was at Bootsy Bellows when I was 16 years old, bro. I had a college mentor that used to take me to places around other people, and the guy who opened up that place,
dude,
John Turgeon, I think
I
his
still
last
go there a
name.
lot, yeah.
Yeah, like I think
As a lawyer, he can't legally know
like,
this.
bro, like he was friends with him, and like my shout out to Raman Bastani. That was my college mentor.
I remember going to Bootsy Bello. Man, this is a while ago. Shit, I was 29 probably. I don't know. It's a while back. Maybe not that long, but so my first time there, I go and I'm hanging out at the bar. It's a hot club, man. It's small. There was this beautiful girls. It's cool. I forgot who was a special guest that night. It was dope.
This is around the time before H-Wood opened up, right? Remember H-Wood too?
No, I don't remember.
You didn't go to H-Wood?
No, I don't remember. This is probably Bootsy Bello. It's probably like 2015, 2016. Yeah. So I go in there. I'm at the bar and I'm just hanging out. I won't go solo because I knew like a promoter, someone I knew was there. I was like just hanging out at the bar by myself, dude. I see these beautiful blonde girls next to me, just hanging out, just talking, right? I swear, Scottie Pippen from the Chicago Bulls, he fucking just rolls up to the bar. Like, these girls just look up to him, and he's talking for like a minute. He walks out with them, and I don't, probably went to a spot in Beverly Hills, man. And I was sitting here like,
I took that personally.
I ain't competing with Scottie Pippen, man. As soon as he came in, it was just eyes. I'm like, bro. So I knew, right then and there, I was like, this shit, LA, this is shit's fucked up.
Let's change that.
Like, I ain't gonna play in Beverly Hills, man. I ain't playing with these dudes.
Let's get you a slogan that'll make bitches be like, oh shit, that's that guy from the slogan.
I'm ready, bro.
Let's go.
Give me an idea. Give me an idea.
Shit, that's pretty crazy.
I remember that was my Bootsy Bello story.
That's crazy. That's a certain
Jack two girls I was trying to talk to.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment, kind of. Yeah. Shit.
And
in a weird way, it's a compliment. Yeah. No matter how you look
no one
at
else could go through that,
Yeah, like how relatable is that? Damn, we didn't even get through this fool's. What was the second part of this fool's question? Oh, he said corporate or divorce lawyers, and he said, how do you legally hide money from your wife? Asking for a friend.
How do you legally hide money from your wife? I don't know, man. Well, you can hide money from your wife. You don't know if you can do it legally. How do you do it? Like, you know what I see? You know what I see from like some of my friends? They're high net worth dudes and they got divorced and all this shit. Like, what I've seen is people like if they had businesses, like say they had until it was another lawyer friend of mine. This is actually a real story. Getting divorced and he had had his own business and family members on the payroll. So what you can do is be like, and I'm not giving advice for anyone. This is just what I've seen happen. I've seen lawyers say, you know what, I didn't make any money this year. I made like 50 G's, which wasn't, for a lawyer that's not a lot. And the last year he made $500,000, but this year he had it bad. And what they did was they just paid all their money to they had their dad or friend, sister on payroll. Paid her out, and then so the divorce lawyers are like, well, they look at the books, man. They look at the business books, all that stuff. You if you're in a divorce, and you got a business, or they're gonna scope you. It's gonna be bad. So I seen that where they'll be like, hey man, I just had a bad year, and all of a sudden their dad's got all this money and shit. So I seen that. So that's one way I've seen people do it. And
There's nothing illegal. What's illegal about hiding money from your wife?
you're just not supposed to. Dude, when you get married, what I realize as a lawyer,
death do us part.
it's a partnership. When you get married to a woman, what I've seen, just my friends that have had successful marriages and bad marriages, it's a business partner. It's like, you know, you got to come to an agreement on, like, what we're like, you know, what is we're not just this ain't just love. We're handling business. So, you know, so can you hide money from your wife? It's just technically it's your business partner now.
You can't hide money. You can't hide money from her, Nitty. She lets you hit her.
It's your business partner now. So it's like,
What if she knows nothing and doesn't like ask about it or is financially irresponsible?
well, that's good for you. So, you know, yeah, if she don't know nothing, she ain't that smart, and she don't know nothing, then
Why'd you?
the best.
Did he went into deep thought after you said that? Like he asked the question. He
yeah,
was
it's like marry. If you're gonna be rich, marry a dumb girl.
But I mean, you could, you know, but
Sometimes dumb girls get good lawyers.
you know, the one divorces I've seen work out the best is when they're like, listen, babe, we don't need to do this court stuff. I'm just gonna take care of you. I'm gonna give you whatever, this $5,000 a month. You know, sometimes just working a deal outside of the lawyers is better. Because the lawyers, they're gonna advocate, they're gonna try to get the most from this dude. You just gotta work it out. You know, we share love with the same. You know, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I ain't doing, you know.
Yeah.
Because then you gotta pay. Here's the thing: a lot of guys don't know, and I'm learning because I see my friends fail in marriages. You gotta pay, not only for your lawyer, you gotta pay for her lawyer too.
Oh.
Why doesn't she have to
You
pay
know-
for your lawyer?
I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I forget. I don't know the law on it, but you got to. These guys are paying for their.
You know what's
lawyer.
fucked up, bro?
Yeah.
You
so
pay.
this guy's you're paying him to fight. It's like I'm paying you to beat my ass.
Yeah, but
Like it's crazy. It don't even make sense.
But look at it both ways. You pay to get married, and then you pay to get divorced, dog.
It just doesn't make sense.
Both of
man.
those
Like,
things cost you money, dog.
You know who wins?
Free to kill your wife.
The government.
I'm just kidding.
That's who wins.
What about we just say we're married? Just buy you a ring.
You can do that.
Yeah, why not?
And just have a lawyer on call.
You gotta
Lawyer
get a
that shows
prenup,
up with
dude.
the
If you're-
1792.
Unless she makes more. Guys, just advice for you. Unless she makes more than you. Wait, am I saying that right? You get a prenup unless she makes more than you. If she makes more than you, don't get a prenup. So that's how you should think. Like if you're equal, get a prenup. Above, you make more money than her, get a prenup.
I'm sure that's
But
how most women
if you're not,
think now.
if now the leverage is your guy and she makes more money than you, why would you get a prenup? Because if something goes down,
You can take some of her money.
but that's you know that's the logic.
But bringing up a prenup just changes the whole relationship.
I don't.
Then he's like, this is our money.
I grew up in a super Catholic family and didn't believe in none of that stuff. But the more I get, like, it's just smart to get a prenup. People change. She might not just be happy with you in 3 years. Like maybe she liked Mexican bald dudes. Now she likes fucking Indian guys, you know, beards. And now you're in
We're
the
also
game.
bald.
Yeah. So you just don't know. And it's just like, it's not even nothing personal. Like people change. So we're just protecting the risk, minimizing the risk. That's all you're doing.
Can you make her sign a prenup when she doesn't realize she signs it?
Like,
20 years
so
later.
you have to.
That's incriminating, dude.
20 years later, though.
They have to have a right to an attorney for a prenup to be valid. Pretty much.
Can I have some more?
Yeah, bro. You guys, it's all you, man.
Thank you so much.
Someone give me that to a gift.
He's on a roll today.
Oh, come on, dog. I mean, first of all, usually we're here shooting the shit and it's a bunch of stupid shit being said. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of stupid shit being said, but we have somebody in this field of law. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are probably writing shit down, like the next super chat that
Any advice?
I see right now. Somebody, Chief, sent the super chat, said, I am looking for workers' right lawyer.
I got one for you.
I'm from Modesto, the 209. I was recently fired from a hospital.
Stockton, baby.
Any advice on who to call in that area?
You want a workers? Okay, so the most solid workers employment. We say we're employment law. So you like a wrongful termination or something like that. That's an employment law. Like if someone injured on the job, that's workers' comp. So you want an employment lawyer. My friend at Brent Marlis at Work Justice Firm. He's solid. I can get you. Ask you. Let me know your info, and I'll give you his number because he's one of the best, man. He's got a good, solid operation. He does cases all over California. So, what's it? Let me.
Gabriel.
Worker. He ain't Gabriel.
DM Gabriel.
Oh yeah, I say yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's for employment law. He's badass. The Work Justice Firm. Let me give you his info. Just hit me up. DM me at G Sanchez ESQ. DM me what the info you want, and I'll set you up with someone solid. I just had drinks with him the other day. He's cool.
I like that. That's like a custom in like lawyers. It's just like, man, that's any other job, man. You know, any other job is just like it's like cops, lawyers.
Did math with him the other day.
Yeah.
That's comedians,
much, bro.
That's comedians right there, bro.
Do you know any lawyers? You don't have to drop names or anything that do like drugs. Like that's their calm or that's their party.
I don't know if they do drugs consistently.
No, not consistently, but like occasionally, like socially kind of type of
Oh
thing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the question is, who do I not know that doesn't? That's what
The age doesn't matter, huh? Old, young, and they once they're in, they're in.
man, I hate to say.
Yeah.
The most
Professional
guys you
drug.
think the best, some of the best lawyers in this country, the best.
Yeah, they party too. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
No judgment
mean-
here, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Do you like you ever done LSD?
Nah, I never done nothing.
You think Gavin Newsom is on coke?
Oh,
Gavin
for sure.
Newsom.
He's a cool. From what I hear, he's a great guy. I like what he's doing for the plaintiffs' consumer rights in the state.
My brother-in-law called him a piece of shit when he saw him.
Oh, what? In person?
He lives by one of his homes. Like,
shit.
And like because not for nothing, man. That guy has a lot of fucking explaining to do. You know, he's like you gotta talking
Like why is your roof blue?
yeah.
Chinese lasers. That's
He's
why.
gonna run for president, man.
Did it to Hawaii. They'll do it to you.
Let me see. There's a couple other super chats as well too. I'm just trying to enter everybody's name into the raffle. But question: can I get rid of my Medicare set aside insurance?
Medicare set aside.
Yeah.
No, that's lost. So basically, what people don't Medicare set aside. I think I'm tracking with. I think I know what he's talking about. Like, so what's crazy is like, so say some of us, I have private health insurance, right? I do Kaiser. Okay. So what people don't realize is the insurance companies are back. Kaiser's back. I can't remember what insurance company has it, but Medicare, the government, that's the government insurance, right? If you're injured in an accident and say like something bad happens and the hospitals billed Medicare $1 million, which just happens, and Medicare paid like maybe half of that. If you get a settlement for $1 million, you got to work with because Medicare by law, the insurance company won't even cut a check until you square up with Medicare. So I have to negotiate down the Medicare bills. The government, the federal government, if you're injured in an accident and someone else is responsible and the government paid for your shit, your medical expenses, the government will get a piece of your settlement. So you got to get lawyers
because they work.
So what you're saying,
they'll take a big chunk of it. Yeah.
what you're saying is best to do private healthcare.
You got to deal with the insurance company lawyers too. But they're easier to deal with than the government, man.
Yeah,
I can negotiate. If insurance wants $500,000 from your settlement, I can eliminate most of that.
But usually,
Other than the government, our government's just fucking hard headed.
when the government's involved like that, usually it's like some free type of healthcare. You know what I mean? Like I imagine like the people that are the lawyers that are easier to deal with the insurance are easier to deal with because they get a premium every month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's government insurance. It's the hardest people to deal with. Government workers, man.
It's always like that, man. No matter which,
Because they don't. Bro. They got.
every single.
I don't know. I don't like that. I believe whenever I got a case against the city, if I have a case against the city of LA, whatever,
You're just like,
I'm like, man, it's got to be a good case for us because it's just so hard to.
bro,
It's like shaking. It's like
they make you
getting
jump
blood out
through
of a
hoops,
rock.
bro. Yeah, they make you jump through crazy hoops.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to stay away from those.
But if you have Medicare, what do you say? Medicare set aside.
But you have to legally have.
Would you rather have
insurance.
Medicare or Obamacare?
So Obamacare is just California. It's basically just California Medi-Cal. Like Yeah, well, Obamacare is
bulletproof.
It's big. Like it's like there's the Medi-Cal portion of it, and then there's like there's like Kaiser. There's like an Obamacare plan under Kaiser. Basically, it just made it more affordable, and the government pays a big part of it's like a hybrid between public and private health insurance.
Imagine Obamacare made you black.
I have no idea what it is. I'm a Canadian. I have free healthcare, but I have no idea what Obamacare is.
Excuse you.
Dude, some of the best my friends in Colombia, they get he's telling me that doctors, you can have their cell phone number. Like they said, the medical, they're Colombian, they're American citizens. They moved to Colombia, and they're like, bro, I got my doctor's thing right here.
That he'll answer my phone call right now.
Yeah. You try that with your doctor.
Damn, we got a doctor on retainer too.
Yeah, good luck.
Si, senor.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Doctor on retainer like Kanye.
Bro, that'd be tight. Because even nowadays, bro, your doctor sometimes leaves the hospital or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, we have to assign you a new doctor." And just
I don't know who the fuck my doctor is, bro. And I've been injuries and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't have a doctor.
I've done a car crash injury thing, and it took me like 2.5, 3 years to get like a $80,000 settlement. It takes forever, bro.
Oh no, you've just never been to the doctor?
I don't have a doctor.
Okay. No, because he just said, I don't have a doctor, and he just like smiled, and I'm just like, what do you mean, bro? You have to have
a doctor. I don't have one.
Don't Indian people believe in natural remedies?
Yeah. Eat some curry and relax.
I actually had some katsu curry.
I love it, hey, bro. I love Indian. I love Indian. I love Indian women. I like it.
They like you too.
Beautiful, and usually they got like good jobs, doctors, lawyers, fucking.
Usually in the medical field.
I have my own health care. Her question to you is: are you willing to sign a prenup?
You got a good profession.
Okay. I want to come.
Oh.
I fuck with Indian, bro.
Are you willing to sign a prenup?
Because you look like an Indian guy.
Indian, bro. I love Indian shit.
You look like you just woke up the next day after an Indian wedding.
Yeah.
That's the vibe you give off.
Indian food regularly, or once in a while.
This guy's afraid to eat Indian food. He's like, I can only eat mole or whatever you guys do.
Oh, let's go eat mole tomorrow.
Oh, he was like, I brought you some samosas, and then I was just like, oh great, they look like empanadas. He was just like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Potato filling? Like I was
only guy to ever complain about a samosa.
What is it? So what is it? Bread,
so
potato inside bread?
It's a deep fried potato.
Dude, it's an empanada with like masa in the middle, bro. It's just like
there's no masa. Masa is fucking what you guys eat when you guys were in a fucking starvation or whatever.
Do you eat a tamales de elote?
Yeah.
I hate those fucking things because it's all masa. It's corn on corn.
It's corn, bro.
Masa sounds like you're asking your slave owner if you can come inside.
Masa is dope, fool.
No, it's corn, bread, or wheat, corn, and whatever
Give
makes
me
dope.
masa.
Yeah, but either way, I told them, I was like, yeah, they should put some meat in the samosas. It's kind of whack.
Yeah? You should put some fucking eggs in your fucking empanadas, you fucking.
That makes no sense.
And neither does what you said. It's a fucking perfectly fine snack the way it is.
Need some meat. Next, what is it?
Sounds gay.
The next question. Dead Presidents says, is it true DAs be dismissing cases just because they get along with the lawyer?
Oh, yeah.
Even if the person is guilty.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's
not like that.
Damn,
it's not like that all the time. But I mean, like obviously, if there's like a murder case, it's like, it's not, even though I like the defense lawyer, like, yo, he's cool. Like, I mean, but there's some, I mean, what I see it in is like, chicken shit. If it's a DUI, that maybe not be a DUI, maybe blew right at the .08 level. A cop's got a history of getting it wrong, or a fight, some bullshit bar fight, and it's like word for word, and the guy got charged. I've seen that. Things that they can. Yeah, dude. The DA, they're good people to know. So I've seen that in those situations. Like, yeah, if there's a double murder, it's because I'm cool with the homie. I like him. Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. But little things like that, it's like, okay, bro, like, you're right. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, like, it's the first time. He's not a bad person.
DAs have a lot of power, man. They have a lot of power, discretion in the politics. There's a lot of power behind DAs. They can do deals. They got authority to it's.
You think the DAs go to therapy?
Nah, they just do coke.
They just party?
They just do coke. Or like remember Uncle Phil? Like Uncle Phil for sure.
What?
Because Uncle Phil was a DA, right?
Was he?
Yeah, in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, was he?
Or in like the
He's
new
a
one.
judge or some shit.
Yeah, in the first one he's
a
a judge, and then the second one he's a DA. But yeah,
Why he don't want me, man?
come on, dog. Damn, why you gotta go there, bro? But yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's
like,
different, bro. It's just a different DAs and public defense lawyers, different breed, bro.
no, but in the relaunch, which is like the new Fresh Prince, he plays. He's a DA, and it's crazy because they kind of show how stressful that job is, bro. And this fool's just constantly just
That's
like
what I'm saying. Because you're
this fool's constantly
Oh,
just
man.
like drinking, bro. And I'm just like not just regular black guy drinking, but like more than that, bro. Like just he's just always.
He's
I don't- I-
ordering
they say
bottles
it's
and he has
stressful.
bitches beside him. Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't know, man. A lot of DA shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think criminal defense lawyers, that's more pressure. Like, dude, you got this guy's life on the line. Like,
Yeah.
man, no, I can adjust. You're drinking and doing, I don't condone it, but there's criminal defense lawyer drinking and doing drugs. It's more common. Not all. There's. No, I'm saying. I'm just being. That happens. I don't know, man. There's more pressure. You got someone's life on the line. A DA, like, you got your job on the line, maybe. I don't know, like. And a lot of DAs, I'm like, the government workers in general, man, they're always on fucking vacation and shit. I don't see anyone really stressing out on any government job, in my opinion. People are running businesses and people with pressure, that kind of
That's
shit.
stress.
I ain't.
Yeah, that was great. Why'd you have to bring that episode up, man? Remember that shit was sad, bro.
Why he
You
don't want me, man?
remember that shit,
Why he
bro?
don't want me?
I haven't seen fucking.
'Cause you crying
Fresh
right
Prince
now,
in
Will.
so
Come here,
long, bro.
Hudson.
No, like, bro, come on, dog.
We're just
That
talking
shit
about-
was sad, bro. Because every time it was always like the black father always plays that in the sitcom. Like the scumbag dad will come back and then they always show the scumbag dad sneaking out on their son, right?
We can go on another trip, Will.
Yeah. Man, how many times did you watch this episode, bro?
I know Fresh Prince so well. It was my favorite show growing up. That and The Simpsons. That shit taught me humor, I think.
But yeah, like that episode was crazy, bro. And then that episode made you look at Uncle Phil like, all right, bro.
You're my dad too, Uncle Phil.
I was
Uncle Phil was the man, dude.
Yeah.
I met Carlton. I met that man. I didn't like that dude. I met him.
Carlton?
Yeah, I met him. I remember a childhood memory.
Oh, like a real, as in real person.
Yeah, what's his name?
Carlton?
It was a childhood memory. I remember this shit to this day. I was in Stockton, and it was like some charity event at University of Pacific, and they had the Black Power Ranger from back in the '90s.
Oh,
he was
shit.
badass. He was super nice.
He looks just the same, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he's
Okay.
got, but just not to get off topic, but he has a missing finger, and we were little kids, and we were talking to him for like half an hour. And he's like, yeah,
He's the real.
that he
He's
shot
the
it
real
off.
actor.
Yeah, he said he shot off his finger. So I remember like he was warning us as little kids to be careful around guns. That was cool. I was a little kid. I remember that.
The Black Power Ranger?
Yeah, he was cool. His name was Zach or something.
Yeah.
And then, so anyways, we got his autograph, right? And then earlier the day, I got the Carlton dude's autograph, whatever actor's name is. Got his
Alfonso.
autograph. Yeah. And then later on, like, I remember, like, I had another program, and I see Carlton again. Like, it was like 3 hours later. It was like a long day event. I was like, man, can I get an autograph? He's like, I already gave you one. I was like a little 8-year-old kid, bro.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, I remember to this fucking day, bro. I like, it was dick.
Was it the?
I would have said it's not unusual.
Damn,
to be
that's
a
your George Lopez
asshole.
fuck that puto
Yeah,
moment.
fuck that motherfucker. So I heard he was a black. So I heard he was a black belt or some karate shit.
Alonzo,
when I
you got
moved down-
24 hours to respond.
So dude, I remember this when that happened. I was 8 years old, and then I remember I was like, when I was in college, I was security at Universal Studios. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, 8
They're
years
just
old.
getting by. Yeah.
Show control shit. And I remember seeing him, man. I was mad still, bro. I still remember that. And I was like, man, fuck this motherfucker. So I was a black belt. You motherfucker? I'll show you fucking black belt. He's like a little short motherfucker.
So
too.
did you see when you saw
Fuck
him?
Carlton.
When you saw him
Oh, yeah,
crying
fuck.
and shit, did you love that?
I don't know, man. Fuck that dude. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, hey, bro, everybody has a fucking George Lopez moment, dog. Like, I mean, usually, because that's infamous. That fuck that puto moment where like he forever he wants to get down with Eric Estrada.
I want to wrestle that dude. I was so mad. I was an 8-year-old kid.
I was thinking of Willis. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, Bobo,
Bobo,
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman? You fuck up Gary Coleman.
No, but but like Eric Bobo,
That fool got super.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he went to school with him,
Yeah.
and he slapped him. Gary Coleman slapped him, bro.
Remember that story?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, and when he said that, I'm like, bro, like that you would want to throw that midget in the trash can, especially that you get slapped by a midget, bro. I mean, shout out to all the midgets.
Hey, so what's the
but
perfect height of the person you want to get slapped by if you're so particular?
I'm just saying, bro.
Dude, I'd be more mad if I'd rather a bigger dude than me try to fuck me up. But the
Then
small
that-
dude, You get slapped by a dude shorter than you. I'm a tall guy. That's
Better jump.
like,
He's about to drop the
I can't even
people's
let that
elbow.
go. I can't let it go. You know, a bigger dude's like, man, I gotta fuck this. I gotta get down with this guy.
Yeah, you expect it. You're like, oh, he got it on me.
I can't even let it happen, bro. I can't.
You see? And that's why people have Napoleon syndrome. Because there's tall guys
everyone
saying,
was trying
I
to
can't even let a small motherfucker
All the dudes that are
slap
trying to
me.
fuck with me growing up are always smaller dudes.
Yeah,
I'm a
'cause-
tall guy. I always been I was a lanky dude.
You're like,
All the motherfuckers,
I'm insecure too.
Why they want to fuck with me? Like, I was just cool. Like, they just want to. I never got it growing up. Now I get it. It's like,
That's funny.
there's always a fucking smaller dude trying to fuck with me, man.
I mean,
Shit.
Little guys got big problems.
If a midget is kind of owning you, though, man, you gotta like just give it all or nothing, bro. Like at that point, like it's like I'm not getting my ass
You don't
kicked by a
sleep on
midget.
midgets. I remember getting a couple fights I got into when I was younger. Like,
Got
fucking
thick-
wrestlers, small wrestlers, scary.
Dude,
I was a
thick
tall dude.
skulls.
I remember this wrestler, fucking dude. I remember some shorter guy. I was like, fuck, man.
Midget short or just short?
I mean, he's just short. It wasn't midget short, but.
Like midgets kind of have that whole dome
They
going
got
on.
thick skulls, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Those
Like
guys
if
are
you get
scary,
headbutted
too.
by a midget, bro, you're getting nosebleed for sure.
You just take out your kneecap, man.
Yeah,
You're
if you
done.
get, I heard if you
Dude,
get hit
no,
by
man,
a
if-
midget, your kid's gonna be a midget.
Yeah, bro. What did you say?
If you get headbutted by a midget, your kid's gonna be a midget.
You know anybody?
Because think of how hard it's gonna be for a midget to headbutt you. So if he actually gets to headbutt you, your kid's gonna be a midget automatically.
Okay, first of all, anybody can have a midget, right? Like two regular.
Yeah, but
possible.
imagine having a midget headbutt you. What happened in your life that you got down there that he got to headbutt you?
What kind of karma did you make happen upon yourself? Type
exactly.
of thing. Yeah.
Fool, if you ever get headbutted by a midget, like fool, I'm gonna dunk in that fool in the trash can. like I'm like, bro, it's not that hard to carry that fool, dog. Like I mean, you know what I mean? You have to like pick that fool up, throw him in like a trash bag, and then just
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You know what's funny? I was driving in Hollywood today, and the homie says, look, we're stopped at the light. We looked to the right. It was like an Enterprise drop-off area. Here was a midget girl dropping off a car, leaning towards the passenger side, leaking some kind of liquid, and she's right there just taking pictures. And we're just like dying.
You just remind me of a story when you're done. I gotta tell you something.
Go,
Yeah, you ever had a
That's
midget
just
client?
My fraternity days, right? Bro, there's this like, this fucking jacked black dude in my fraternity. He's cool,
Okay.
dude, man. Cool as fuck. And I remember there in the other sorority, there's the hot girl sorority. This is an alpha phi.
Okay.
Hot. Everyone was hot. And they even had a midget, and she was hot too.
She was part of
I'm
the-
not lying, dude.
Oh,
This midget is hot. And,
hot midget?
And dude, I remember this guy was this fucking jack. This is a black dude, bro. And
Oh.
he went home with this chick, and he ended up hooking up with her. And I asked him, I was like,
How
we all
tall-
were all
how
like,
tall-
what was it?
how
He says,
tall is
"Bro,"
this guy?
He said
He's-
she had a mini bed, and that he broke it. And then he told me, bro, I was like, they have mini beds. They got mini beds. And I was like, bro, we were fucking. So I
Like
never.
Snow White.
No, bro, he had a mini bed. So he's like, bro, she had this.
They don't need all that space.
So, bro, like, this dude, man, I remember seeing, like, what the fuck? And this is a true.
What the fuck?
I didn't witness it, but I knew who the girl was. I knew who he was.
Yeah.
And his story, he's not lying.
Yeah,
dog.
he's not gonna bullshit.
You gotta
Yeah,
sleep.
but
You gotta sleep on the floor.
So you don't have you don't get a regular bed. You're
Bro, well, she got the best sleep of her life that night with the broken bed, bro.
Hey, bro, think about how much room you got, though, man. Like if you're like,
Bro,
in
but
a-
how do you even like? I would be so scared.
How
like,
big was this guy? How tall
I'd
was
be
he?
scared to be having intercourse with a midget. How do you?
Would you take down a midget, Nitty?
I wouldn't
What?
do it.
would you
That'd
take
be
down a midget, Nitty?
I mean,
Like you mean sexually or?
Yeah, like we're gonna go
would
to
you go?
Vegas soon, and let's just say you're like, there's a hot midget chick, and she's just like, hey man, I really enjoyed your set, but she's telling you like in the tea kettle voice.
Right now, in my current
That's
state,
incredible.
no. But it depends on how the night progresses, man.
Shit.
Might end up fucking a midget, dude.
huh?
I mean,
It's not.
it's just smaller parts.
I'm not against it. You seem to be offended by it. Do you know any
I'm not
midget
offended
lawyers?
by it. You're just the only single guy that I get asked that. I mean, you know what I mean? Where I'm just like,
Do you know any midget lawyers?
Oh.
Would you like to?
Interesting. Yeah.
Come on in. Imagine we had a midget lawyer outside the door.
This guy.
My boy. No,
That's
cool.
crazy.
have you ever represented a midget?
Nah.
Damn, come on, there's out there. Where the injured midgets at, bro?
Right?
We're the little people. Come on.
Straight up, bro.
You got another question on there?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I definitely. It's 1970. I mean,
Pretty good.
1792.
Yeah, is there any ice in here? No, we said
1792, because when you drink it, that's the year it takes you back to.
Oh, it's there.
we got ice in here or no?
I don't.
That's all right. I'll do a neat.
We don't ask that question in this building. We have a lot of Mexicans working here.
Oh,
Please
shit.
don't ask. Please don't ask that again. We called it cold water. Really cold water in cubes.
Yeah.
The next one comes from Dead Presidents and says, I mean, I'm pretty sure Nitty asked you this, but he said, "What's the craziest case you ever had?"
Man, I've had a lot of crazy cases. Like, it just depends.
Besides Crazy Legs.
Crazy cases.
You have like an almost near death case type of thing?
Like, oh, dude, no.
Like
fuck
maybe
yeah.
someone
So
turned
you
to
want to hear some
vegetable?
crazy? I was talking to someone about this. Like, I seen the most. Like, I really believe that sometimes your numbers just up. Like, sometimes it's just this is your day. You're supposed to be
Final destiny.
Final destination.
Yeah.
I had a case. One of my it was a big settlement case, and it's sad, but the dude was going to go visit his son, his baby mother's son, and he was driving to go see him like a Saturday morning. Young guy, 25 years old, and the witness said he just made a lane change on the freeway. It was raining earlier that day, so the roads were a little wet, and he slowly spins out of control. And there's a median, right? So in the fucking median just happens to be
Come a little close to the mic.
in the median just happens to be an abandoned construction vehicle in the median.
Okay.
And he happens to just lose control right there and hits this truck that has no business being there. There's no construction going on. And then he dies. Like, he just dies on impact. So it's sad. But I always think, like, dude, you just happen to lose. He wasn't speeding. His tires are a little bald. You just happen to lose control right here where this fucking truck has no business being there. And you could have lost control over there.
Yeah.
You could have lost control over there. You lost control anywhere. But you happen to lose control.
Going straight.
And a fucking truck that wasn't just sitting there because the guy was too lazy to bring it back to work, and you happen to lose control there. It's just then I believe, bro, like that's just fucking either bad luck or you're supposed to
Time.
Yeah, timing. Your time was up.
But that's the family approaches you for that case?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So in that case, we sued the construction company that left their vehicle there. We go after them.
Can we call out that construction company right now?
I can't, man.
No,
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right,
Part of you got all that shit's.
Yeah.
To an extent, you can't name people because then you don't want to set precedent. Oh man, these guys pay. These lawyers start suing everyone.
That happens, right? Because after the settlement and everything happens, like they could come back and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
we said you can't do that,
Yeah, exactly.
and you did it. Yeah.
When you sign a settlement contract, you're basically it says in there like everyone agrees to like not talk about this, so they can start suing you, the defense lawyers, and now you're on the hook. So
So you might have someone.
because you don't want everyone. Everyone sued you. Say you're just a rich ass balling ass dude. Someone accuses you of something, you pay them, and now everyone knows, man, this motherfucker's paying. Oh yeah, he touched me too.
Yeah, he raped me too.
Me too. I
everyone
remember
tries to
that party.
jump in.
So I get
Katie's
it.
birthday.
You don't want to put settlements out there.
Yeah. Okay.
So stop paying that shit off, Chiclets.
Cash out.
Have you ever taken a case that's just BS, but you know the money was good?
No. When I first started off, man, I took on cases where I was like, man, this
not working out.
I got
literally
rent to
like
pay,
this
dog.
person's like, I would tell them like can't guarantee a result, but some people just want
They'll try.
they want to spend their money trying to fucking pay like sue someone. I'm like,
Some people don't care, bro.
But here's the thing: there's always, there's people out there that, man, that will take advantage. I'm always honest in the billing when I was younger too, and I'm honest now. But back then, like shit, there's a lot of lawyers. I'm glad they came to me for shit like that because the other guys would have gouged them.
They'll rack up the hours and everything.
Yeah,
the
bro.
task. Yeah.
You even sound like Andrew Tate.
Oh shit,
You have,
man. Andrew,
but you're like so nice.
yeah, I'm not such a. I mean, I have my Andrew Tate moments, but I'm pretty chill, man.
Yeah, Nitty.
So you like to be a defense lawyer or you like to be a plaintiff lawyer?
I like plaintiffs. I like filing lawsuits against. I like man. It feels
I
good
love
when you
lawsuits.
feel like
give someone a big check and they got hurt and they're like they didn't know where to turn to. Man, it's a good feeling. So I like doing that stuff. Yeah.
Yo, let's be real though.
Shut up, be real.
Hold on. How many of these slip and fall cases are staged?
Slip and fall cases.
You know, like with the store.
Honestly, we've had people sign up with our firm that say one thing, and then we see the surveillance video. I'm like, oh, this is fucking fraud. It's not. It happens. It's not that common, but people are always looking to make some money, bro. But the surveillance videos, it's obvious. It's
You
like,
could tell the way they fell to the
you
floor.
can just tell,
and all that
like,
shit,
bro,
like,
what'd you fall on?
bad
Like, you know what I'm
acting.
saying? Like, what you did, we're looking and shit. But then I seen some crazy shit too, man, where some dumbass like drops an egg in the aisleway, and then like some lady, like 5 minutes later walks and then slips on it and she like busts her back. It's real injuries happen,
oh shit.
and they just happen to be overweight sometimes. But
America, baby.
So then I see them. They're like, no, man. Like sometimes the insurance companies they discriminate against overweight people.
Yeah. Well,
You know, overweight people. They be like, man, these fucking lazy and fat. They don't want to. They don't
I eat
believe
so
them.
much.
They don't believe you.
Ah,
So, but I've seen the video. I'm like, nah, dude, this fat person just
see.
had some bad luck, slipped on fucking some egg white. It shit happens, man. Like, you know.
And when like somebody like that, like fat wins, like what do they spend their money on?
tortas, more tortas.
Yeah.
Like they go back to Walmart and fucking they try to buy more stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yo,
Now I can upsize my fries.
how often in your practice do you see family sue family type shit?
It's rare
That's a good one.
in personal injury because I've seen it happen, but it's a little
Because if
rare.
it's insurance companies, family members could still love each other and sue each other. Right?
Yeah, but there's now these exclusions in the insurance policy. It says like family exclusion. It's some weird shit. Like if your family can't sue you, or they have the little exclusions in the policies and stuff. I have seen stuff like that though, like where an uncle or a nephew was visiting his uncle's house and a dog, like just and a kid like grabbed the kid's face. I seen crazy stuff, and then
But what did the kid do first? Let's be
the
honest.
sister sues the brother, but with you know, obviously they're probably telling the brother's like, there's insurance here, just, you know, we'll work it out. So I've seen families sue each other in insurance, like what I do. It's more like you can tell like they're all cooperating. They know there's insurance there.
Yeah.
You know, when you're suing someone, it's really not personal. They're going
And it
after the
goes to
insurance
like, it goes up to, like something
Yeah.
like that goes to like home insurance, right?
in that situation, like a dog. It's
Yeah, like a
bite,
dog,
you want
yeah.
homeowners insurance. Yeah,
So those could be scams too, then, because everyone could be eating on it. And someone could just take the bite,
you could.
right? You never know, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a client fake an injury in front of you? And if that happened, like, how did you deal with it?
I don't know, man. It's fake an injury in front of me.
Like where you catch it, like, you know, where like some like
Yeah, they say
like they'll
their
show the
neck's
cartoon,
broken.
somebody's in a wheelchair with a neck brace, and then you're like, come on,
Oh
fool.
yeah, I mean, you know, some people now. The good thing is now at the business, like I'm at that point where most of the people we have are, like, a lot of them are. I believe they're really hurt. When I was younger, when I first started off, dude, I had to take all these cases, and yeah, I had people on my, this dude ain't fucking, you ain't hurt. You know, I can just tell. Like,
But like, what did
well, I see in some situations, this is weird. Like, I'll see like a little tap, like a little. There's not even property damage, and then like they're claiming oh, my life's ruined. I'm like, bro, there ain't no fucking property damage. Like, I seen the pictures.
my life's ruined?
Yeah, like, but then
'Cause
I
they
see
know
some
if
weird
they
shit
act.
too. But sometimes like there's barely any property damage, but the lady's got like she's just, you know, like most people more fragile, bro. Like, so they got
Dude,
hurt.
It's like a soccer player that
Yeah.
didn't really get hurt. They're just looking for a red flag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Looking for a red flag in life, and they're like, "Come on, if this,
It's
if
a red
this hits-
card.
whatever." You guys
flag.
just trying to score touchdowns. I get it.
Yeah.
Fucking football.
Hey, Nitty, what-
You're about to get jumped
What
out. of the
sports
40.
what sports does Nitty have back home?
back home
Not in Canada, in real home.
in India? Cricket.
Cricket with the horse and the
Beat
fucking.
your ass with a cricket bat.
Nutty cricket.
Nutty fucking
crazy.
cricket, man. Okay.
What about like, what's the dumbest way somebody has ever gotten paid through an injury through you? Like where you're just like, you know how you used to have those people that'll be like, oh, McDonald's coffee.
Oh, bro,
Gotta sue them, yeah.
I've had cases like, man, where people got cashed out, and they were like, man, this guy didn't. You know, sometimes like, man, I don't.
What was the injury? Like how stupid was it?
I mean, jeez, I'm trying to think, man. I've had some stupid shit happen. That's a hard. I gotta think. There's been a lot of stuff.
Or at least that you thought was kind of.
Or they come like purposely, because like how you're saying, like they do that because they look at it and they're like, oh, it doesn't have a warning or it doesn't have this. Like fuck it, let me, you know.
I've had crazy cases, bro. I've had so much stuff. You can't even narrow it down. I gotta think. I had crazy shit all the time.
Oh shit. How many cases you get a year?
Probably about maybe like 400 to 500.
Oh
new
shit.
clients a year. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy. That's a lot.
I mean, as far as me personally, like I handle about
no, but like the
team.
firm.
I'm at the point. My team's great. They're great lawyers. I handle the
That's
stuff
cool.
the big stuff now.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time where your team was like some of the lawyers where you're like, fuck, man, I can't wait to get rid of these guys?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I can't wait till a check comes in because I want to get rid of. I'm like, yeah, all the time.
What about-
Sometimes you get like, no, I wouldn't say all the time, but 99% of my clients are great people. You get the 1% that just, man, they just want to make your life hard.
What about this question for all my smokers out there? Can someone sue their weed dealer if they like have a bad trip and they get into an
You
injury?
can sue. Here's the thing: you can sue Jesus Christ. Anyone, you can sue anything. You can literally put, "I'm serving Jesus Christ as a defendant." You can sue anyone. So if you want to sue your weed dealer, you can. But the question is, is it worth spending money on a lawyer to sue your weed dealer?
How do you
And is
serve
that weed
Jesus?
dealer going to even pay you? It's a business decision.
Can you sue Jesus?
You can't serve Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's gonna serve him?
I'm gonna. I can name him as a defendant, and I can. This guy, and I'll.
But if you can't serve him, the case will never happen, right?
in case it will never happen.
Yeah.
But I'll find someone that says Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You just sue right the Mexican guy.
Jesus Christ.
You sue a random.
There is a Jesus Christ somewhere
Yeah,
out there.
and he's
¿Por qué?
I mean, what I'm trying
I
to say is
didn't do
like,
it.
you want to sue whoever, man. If I want to sue any celebrity, you can name anyone. You can accuse anyone of anything. That's our judicial system. It's a matter of like, is it?
If you have the money to put up to start the suit, it will start.
There's a lawyer out there
Yeah.
who will take your money.
Yeah,
Chiclets
that's what I'm
sexually
saying.
assaulted me.
You want to sue fucking
Not on camera.
anything.
See, he admitted it. Let's make some money,
There's a
dog.
lawyer that will do it for you. They will take your money. If you want to sue the imaginary
Yeah,
friend,
yeah. That's what you were saying earlier. That some lawyers will rape
They will
you.
say- they will-
yeah,
yeah.
they'll take your money, bro.
Okay, before we read the rest of the super chats, I got one. I got another good one. If AI causes a car crash like a Waymo, who do you sue?
Waymo, they have insurance now. There's Waymo law. That's already happening. So there's people suing, like you can sue Uber, Waymo.
Between Uber and Waymo, I think you'd make way more money suing Waymo, right? I'll be here all week.
I like that.
Way-
I got that right now.
Oh,
It's a little highbrow humor for you.
I like that.
I like that one. I just got that. I was a little delayed, but
Fuck you. All right. What would you-
All right, let's get into the rest of the super chats because we're reaching about there before we get to the winner. Right off the bat, Speed Minion says, "I'm loving my same team sticker. I don't want to use it." Well, you better post it up, dog. Next one comes from Descartes Kane. What up, pinche conguitos? Same team. We don't smoke the same. Nitty, how many black drinks have you had?
I started off. I had one big cup of black drink. What is this? What am I drinking now?
Lawyer drink.
So this is I'll call it Jewish
Bourbon
water.
whiskey.
Bourbon whiskey, Jewish water.
someone gave this to me as a gift. It's good though.
That's not
I like it.
bad.
It's not bad.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah. The next one comes from Chris USA. Sends a super sticker. Appreciate it. Hope you're good. Let me see. Next one comes from Alex Castro. Says, "This guy is Temu Andrew Tate.
Timo Andrew Tate.
Hashtag free XG." There's no need to free that fool. That fool's
I had
free.
that. Dude, some people told me that shit out there, man. Fuck.
I saw XG yesterday actually at the Comedy Store. He'll be back. He misses us. He'll be back. He will be back.
Othello Fights says, "Back from Seattle. I'm catching up. What's up? We don't smoke the same. Well, what's up, Othello? I'm glad you're catching up. Thank you for
Welcome
subbing in
back.
there. And thank you everybody that's coming in here from the Patreon. Alex Castro. Oh wait, no, we already asked that one. California Alert One Nook says we don't sue the same. This should be the episode today. Next one comes from Frostman saying free XG. XG is free. He is in America, so he is pretty free.
He's actually down by the border.
Yeah. If any ICE agents listening. Chief, I'm never mind. He already read that one. Luis Romero says shout out from Boston. Salute to you all the way from Boston. Always showing love, homie.
Water.
Frostman says you can't handle the truth. Yeah. Hey man, that's a classic.
You don't want to know the truth.
Yeah.
The truth will kill you, buddy.
The truth will set you free.
Speed Minion says E-Zone as a judge. Eres puta, caso cerrado.
I don't know what that means when you're going to jail.
I wouldn't have a gavel. It'd be the gavel that doubles down as a drink. So it'd be like a gavel that like is open at the top but is hard, and then at the end after I go, I have to fucking like put, you know.
Dude, if you get E-Zone as a judge, that is the worst luck you could ever have in your life, unless that morning he got a brand new Labubu. All right? And he came to work with a little pep in his step, and he's like, you know what? I got that limited edition Labubu fool. So you know what?
What is that
I'm going to let
shit,
you
dude?
off with 2 months.
Why they? I've seen these memes that said it, if your girl has this.
What if your boy has
If
this?
your girl has this.
I sell them.
What is it about that shit that's just? What the fuck?
It's just like a collector's item, bro. It's like the modern day Beanie Baby. You know, it's just like one of those things where it's consumerism at its finest, bro.
Why there's memes out there that says if your girl has this on her purse, she's from the streets. Why is
If
that?
your boy has it, he's for the streets.
Hey, man,
My boy has so many dogs. This guy belongs on the highway.
Hey, bro, don't get mad because my Labubus get chauffeured around, all right, dog? Nah, I mean, I resell a lot of things, so it's like that's one of those things where it's like anything that's trendy, I end up reselling it. You know?
That's cool, man. Dude, I love this Freddy Krueger painting you got. I'm a huge horror fan.
I knew it was a great investment, bro.
Bro, you should look at my house. I got like I got the original Freddy Krueger doll. I got Freddy Krueger shit. I love that's.
He'll sell to you for 2 Labubus.
I would not.
Really?
I would
Buy
not.
that shit. That's just dope. Who did that one? You let me know the artist is. So I can.
You know what's crazy, man? I ended up getting that from like a storage unit sale. Yeah.
Nightmare on ML. That's fucking sick, dude.
On MOK Street. Yeah. Next one comes from Chris.
so cool.
Says same team. Appreciate you, dog. Same team. After that is from Fully Day. Says what's up? Same team from Oceanside. Salute to
Oceanside. Salute.
Albert Banda says what's up from Texas.
Texas.
Salute to you, Texas. I'll be out there soon.
Tejas. Say it correct, guy.
Frostman says dash cams save your ass.
Yep, but they also incriminate you, so it depends what you're doing behind the wheel.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they don't work either.
Being there fucking smoking.
Yeah. They don't capture everything. They got
Yeah.
this gap between them.
We also got 2 from W22 Mafia. Appreciate you. Next one comes from Kaira24. Salute to Table Q. What's the frame for malpractice?
Depends what kind of malpractice. Medical malpractice. There's like legal malpractice. A bunch of shit.
Yeah, be more specific. One more.
You, honestly,
super
I'm telling you, AI, that chat GPT, they can give you a lot of good information.
chat. He only said that because he had a couple drinks.
That's
I mean, if I don't,
that's
I can't
the
give you-
secret.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes a lot of that stuff that can answer too.
Yeah, let's keep finding out. Let's see what he's doing afterwards. Let's see how much. Next one comes from Thundercat. Sends another super chat. Tino Santos sends a super sticker. Alex Castro says Chinese people. That's all he says.
Chinese people.
Also, Gus Reyes says, what's up? We don't smoke the same. First time super chat. I just want to know how many cases has Gabriel won in his profession?
What's your
It
record?
depends, man. Depends. Like, you got jury trials, you got settlements. I mean, like winning, like settlements. Like the win is when the client wins, they win. So you got to specify as jury trials, settlements. I can't even count how many wins I've had as far as settlements go, man. I've had some great settlements.
Close
Got
to
a couple of
100?
Dude, I have damn near settled over 1,000 cases.
That-
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
And I've been a lawyer since I was
over 10 years,
in
bro.
13
Yeah.
years now. So I've done a lot.
Yeah.
So that's
We don't
what
know
I've
the
done
record
there.
exactly, but we do know it's 100%.
But I've also I tried a lot of cases
satisfaction.
too. Like it's just settlements. Settlements are good, man. If they're good, if the money's right, it's guaranteed. When you ever go to a jury trial,
How many
you don't know
jury
what's gonna
trials have
happen.
you done?
I done
Because
five jury
I
trials.
was gonna say that shouldn't be like a huge amount, right?
No,
Right.
yeah, people
People try to avoid to go.
but a
yeah.
lot of like so.
Okay.
When you go
Oh,
to
yeah,
trial,
dude.
when the insurance company doesn't give you enough, that's when
But
you go
then
to
to
trial.
win a jury trial, that's like a super win, right?
Yeah, it's a win too.
Yeah,
I think you gotta.
What makes it a jury?
So whenever, so you
'Cause
can
you,
go to a
like,
bench.
go-
So you you just can't come to a settlement agreement. Then we're like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to trial. So then you can ask if you're going to a bench trial, which is a judge, or a jury trial. Typically, juries there's more of a risk they get more money. So lawyers like me, they want the jury.
You'd rather a jury?
Honestly, yes, for the damages, but for like the law part, the judges are better, man. Because the juries, they don't understand the law. You try to explain it to them, and like I wish it was like the jury just awards the money, and the judge just determines the case. That's how I wish it was. Because man, it's just hard, man. Regular people, they don't, they're gonna, as a jury trial lawyer, you got to explain the law and tell them about the law, and then they don't. Sometimes they don't get it still, man.
That's how you get an OJ case. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can, that's
Yeah,
how you get
exactly,
a fucking
Hope you get an
Diddy
OJ case one day, bro.
There you go. You heard it from the man. Next one comes from California Alert. Appreciate the super chat. After that is Reese Steezy says same team.
Same team.
Libra Scale says rejoin the Patreon for $10 tier. Thank you. Same team. Next one comes from somebody's gonna. Barry Azzy says somebody's gonna have to pay. Next one comes from Dead Presidents 420. Yeah, we already read that one. Next one comes from Sega Sonic Blue. Oh, really, E-Zone? You didn't give me a giveaway with one of my purchases. So should I sue you?
You want to sue him?
Sue him. Sue the pod.
We'll settle
20
before anything happens.
20 G's cash. If you do 20 G's, but if you do cash, I'll go 12.
That's a good deal.
I'll be a witness for $400.
Right?
Fuck you guys, bro. All right. Next one comes from Omar Jai and says, one question, did Nitty ever get that Del Taco sponsorship? I need that promo code.
I'm working on it. I just need to actually cook up a actual presentation. So if you know how to get grants and you know how to do this shit,
The first ever chutney taco?
hit me up and let's work on a proposal and let's get it because I'm a
Chutney,
procrastinator.
soft serve, chutney, everything.
Let's just get it on the podcast first, then we'll make it an Indian
Chicken
fusion.
tandoori
Do they make
tacos.
a curry
Yeah,
taco?
fucking. They would.
All right.
Si, señor. We have the curry taco.
Tiki masala taco.
But if you want to work on a proposal with me, hit me up and we'll get at Del Taco.
And last but not least, Barry Yazzie says, shout out, we don't smoke the same. Well, come on, dog. XC's already mad, dog. I'm not going to be reading all the disses you guys put in here. I appreciate the super chat, but like, chill, fool.
I love
Yeah,
it.
damn, you didn't read it? I don't even get to hear it.
Well, that fool
Nah,
said.
I just played it.
Yeah,
I just-
yeah, you can read it. All right,
Bro, I kind of want to have my legal podcast here, Ray. This shit's nice. I like it here.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
This is more,
We should get you in every once in a while just to like check up on fucking.
I like
the
this.
law.
This is like a cool place to have a
It's a little
podcast.
vibe, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick the winner for the Patreon. I mean, for the super chats. All right, so everybody who's on the super chats, listen up for the winner for today. So the raffle is spinning, and it is looking like it is going to be. He wasn't gonna get mad, fool. Browsy won again, dog. Damn, I'm not even fucking lying, bro.
Browsy paid to win that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm drunk. I can't keep it in a secret anymore. She paid before the show started.
This one, she has like 2 this time.
That's not bad.
She's just lucky
That's-
like
that's a
that.
good look, yeah.
She won the rig.
You have a
Yeah, she won the rig and she fucking won the fucking price pack. All right, Browsy, you're banned. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Nah, but damn, Browsy, you're lucky on that one.
Yeah, you're lucky she showed up early and paid you.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. She's getting mad.
Bro, I was like, you're gonna make the other fools mad, bro. I'm gonna give them your number. I'll be like, look, fools, go bitch at
she
Nitty.
put 2 in, so you know to beat her, you're gonna have to put 3 in.
Yeah, or show up at 4:30 and pay Ezone first.
Somebody said I'm gonna sue her.
Not even Nitty was here at 4:30.
That's crazy, bro. She has some luck. All right. And for the Patreon, this is let's see who it's going to be. For the Patreon, the winner is going to be Two Lifted. Congratulations to Two Lifted. Email dgabowdon435@gmail. So the name is Two Lifted. Congratulations from the Patreon. This fool has been a sub for a while. That fool has been, damn, that fool's like $500 deep. Appreciate you, Two Lifted.
Yeah.
We should play that
what's up,
congratulations
that's what's up.
song every time they win something. I say congratulations.
I mean, we'd get flagged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, copyright strike.
God damn it.
Yeah, but
Trying to have a little fun.
thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause to the guest, Gabriel Sepulveda.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah, anytime.
You should do an ad being Andrew Tate for your law firm.
I'd like to be your in-house lawyer here. It'd be cool.
Oh,
would
get
be
the lawyer
dope.
on
I
the
had a lot of
phone.
fun. I didn't want it to end.
Yeah, we call you and we
He's like,
fucking-
2
do
hours
extra,
already?
You do an extra hour. I want to do this shit more. It's fun.
Okay, is there anything you want us to know before we leave?
Yeah, if you
A bunch of stoners and shit who
Yeah,
listen to this
no, you guys are
podcast.
cool, man. You know, just stay safe out there. The best advice to get people: up your insurance coverage. Find out what your auto policy is. Your homeowners. You want to make sure that you got a lot of good pay good money for good insurance because that shit happens.
That shit
Life
does
happens.
happen, bro.
And look at your uninsured motorist coverage because there's a lot of deadbeats with no insurance, and if you get in an accident with them, you want uninsured motorist coverage like 100,000 plus.
I
'Cause you
have
get
one
the
homie
minimum-
that learned that the hard way.
Yeah, you don't want so get good insurance. Be safe. Call Gabe 209-900-HURT.
There you go.
DM me at gsanchezesq. Email me at gabriel@sepulvedalawgroup.com. And we're licensed in California and New York. We run California.
New York too?
Yeah. Okay. And we got we take cases all over California. Yeah.
Does it take two different licenses for California and New York, or you can?
You can get a license in. You have to have. You can't. If you want to practice in New York, you gotta have a New York license. You want to practice in California, you gotta have a New York, California.
So it is
license.
two separate licenses. Oh shit. Yeah. All right. That's dedication.
Yeah. But I did. When I first started off, I did some. I represented some weed dudes and stuff. When I first, I did criminal defense. Like the first year, I was on my own. Yeah. So I worked with. I did work for Corral to Moon Rocks. That's still around.
Oh yeah.
I did.
I don't know if it's around.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I did Corral to Moon Rocks. I knew
Oh, shit.
my old roommate Danny. He
Oh,
was running. He
so
was
you-
running that shit.
Oh, so you know a little bit of back in the days then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Correct
where
Moon Rock's been a while, like 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Zodiac too.
Yeah, I know, dog. Yeah, I was his
Yeah.
roommate for a little bit.
Oh,
He's a cool
shit,
dude. I don't know
small
where the fuck
world.
he's at. I've heard he's a good dude.
Everything changed up after his brother passed away. It was quite.
Yeah, man, his brother was cool, man. Like bad, but no, I know Danny real cool. Good dude.
Oh, shit, okay.
Good dude. Well, that's how I got. It's funny, it's a small world because I remember when I was at a loft on Spring Street and Danny was my roommate, and then we combined two lofts. And then he did work like Cycle Realm, like Be Real's. They're affiliates, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I remember like dudes from Cycle Realm were at the house. I didn't even know who these dudes were. But so then when I got ready to do my legal podcast, and I seen the connection and Be Real. I'm like, man. So I was like, yeah. So small world, bro.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
small world.
I didn't know
Super
you guys
small
knew
world.
Danny, man. He's a good dude. I don't know.
I mean,
where the fuck he's at.
I'm sure he's not hard to find if you really look. But I mean, it's.
Dude, I met a lot of cool people hanging out with that dude.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows a lot of people.
Bro, I hung out with a lot of cool. We had the Wu-Tang Clan dudes at the house.
They had
We had
so
fucking
many
hot
products for
chicks
so
at the
many
house.
artists before it came out. Yeah, before it became popular to brand your products, like they had so many.
Well, he had the Woo-Goo album too. He had the he started the Woo-Goo thing going on.
Yup.
Like, but I don't know. I heard there were some disputes on that. Who owned the rights to the Wu-Tang Clan logo? But
that Woo
dude, they were making money. They were making some money.
that Woo shit was like the first live resin pen.
Yeah.
Straight up,
Yeah?
it was like one of the first. They used to have that shit in the cart.
Well,
I
you
remember it was Ghostface who came in here to fucking advertise that shit.
remember when the Clear came out?
I remember that shit. The clear was just distillate with flavor.
Raw distillate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking that
The
shit like
Woo-Goo was
crazy.
after that.
It was that.
It was that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But that's when they knew, we could put it in a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Once again, follow our attorney here. Make sure you guys check him out. If you guys get injured, hit up Gabe.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
I mean, it's pretty awesome to have him here and just chop it up with somebody with this kind of law expertise. Thank you, Ray, for running the boards. Morning Shot Films, Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast. Chiclets, shout outs.
Shout out XG. Shout out Trippy. Shout out, the pod. Thank you for everybody listening, and yeah.
Chiclets just came in like fucking Dana White there. What the fuck was that? Shout out to everybody for listening. You already know what it is. #1 Mexican podcast in America. Happy to be here. Can I get a pinche cabrón? I'll see you guys next week, man. Love you.
Man, this is fun. I don't even want to end it. I just keep that shit going till you pass out.
I wish we could, man. But salute to everybody for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for super chatting. Everybody for participating. We got a dope ass week ahead of you guys. So make sure you guys already subscribe, share the podcast. We always try to bring you some dope content. Shout out XG, shout out Trippy. You know what I mean? For all the people that keep asking, that fool is not gone. He's just taking a break at the moment. We didn't kick him out. We didn't do nothing. He's still the homie. If I see him,
I saw him yesterday. He's taking a little mental health
I was on the
break.
phone with him fucking yesterday,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna, for other people starting rumors in the chat, fucking chill. Yeah. Aside from that, flavorsbyezone.com for all the new gear, like the hat and the shirt that I got on. I'll see some of you guys at the El Tráfico game. LAFC versus Galaxy tomorrow, Saturday. It's gonna be great.
El Tráfico sounds like you guys about to protest on the highway.
Wait, is Ray gonna be there?
No.
What?
Hey, maybe I'm gonna call in that favor for not getting the Hello Kitty.
Let me know.
Yeah. With that being said, please check out the new vlog. There's also a whatnot for tomorrow, and a lot of them are listed. But yeah, check out the new vlog with the Cypress Hill London Symphony Orchestra premiere with the Q&A, and there's also a lot of other stuff coming on there on my channel. So subscribe. That being said, peace.